You gonna send it through Hangouts?
No. You just touched me, son?
Well, I think I did.
Kicked your ass, motherfucker.
You can try.
I can't access the stories anymore.
Drive.
Unable to open the document, please make sure you're connected to the internet and have permission to open the document and try again.
Are you connected to the internet?
Shows I am.
Hmm.
Go to Chrome, do a test.
I gotta find out if there's a way to fix that. That's really annoying.
I just turned up the sound. Doesn't make any sense. It's under sound. What else do you guys go to, James?
It's like touch sounds, it says.
Touchdowns. I turned it off. Why isn't it?
Then it might be something to do with the keyboard, but... Because I don't use that keyboard. I use Swift key. We still don't have any viewers, so it doesn't really matter right now.
I don't see input anywhere. Oh, here it is.
Alright, I went in to a different way.
Okay.
There we go. That's a little fun. You are.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh is better with mine. Oh, let's sing.
Nothing gets to you,
staying fresh and cool.
When Mentos fresh is for all night.
Mentos fresher.
Fresh goes better.
The rest of it. Fresh is full of life.
Mentos,
the fresh maker.
Yep, so no viewers, that sucks. But you know what? Banter Podcast
Well,
has
that
to put
just
up with
sucks.
that type of stuff too.
Are they doing this damn thing tonight again?
No, Banter.
Somebody fart? Did you take a shit?
I farted on my way out, I'm sure.
You're sure? Are you not aware?
Yes.
I am not
I
quite
may
sure.
or may not have shit my pants on the way out.
It could. Nobody knows. Could happen.
I'm leaning toward yes. Yes, I did shit my
37.
pants. I
Episode.
shit my pants.
All right, so Brian likes our post, but is not watching.
Brian Johnson?
Yeah.
That son of a bitch. It's like he's got kids or something.
Jesus, it's a disease, I tell you.
Unbefucking-leavable.
Unbefucking.
Unbefucking-leavable.
But fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, so
Kids is not excuse. Just because one of them's a newborn.
I think next week we could probably get away with doing the.
All you gotta do is buy tiny little headphones, put on his ears for him while he's, and then
You can listen.
yeah.
We keep it kid friendly.
It takes a little tips in case you anything. Oh, too far.
Too far.
Too soon.
So wait. What was that Zimmerman thing I saw earlier?
He saved two people, apparently. There was an overturned truck, and he pulled them out before the police and all them got there, tried to save their lives.
Somebody said
What was
too bad
this?
they weren't black.
Today or Friday, I can't remember.
George Zimmerman?
Yeah. It was the first appearance anyone's seen him since the trial.
He saved two people from a truck? What?
if you don't, it's perfect. I mean, if you think about it.
You gotta wonder, though, if it was set up. That's my first thought.
Yeah,
was,
they're
you
just
know,
like, all right, we're just gonna roll the truck. Roll it gently. It's okay. I'll save the family. That's god awful.
I gotta look at CNN now for this because it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, I haven't even got to play that yet. Dishonored. I mean, Walking Dead.
Oh, that I was gonna ask you about that.
Have you?
So, how much was it?
It was $2.99.
That's not
But it
bad.
looks like it's in the style of a comic book, and it does pick up where what's his name gets that off.
Where did this happen at?
I don't know. I just saw it on
Look
Facebook.
right now.
I just happened to see it on Facebook.
Okay, come on, go. There we go.
All right. Well, what do you think? Give it 5 more minutes, and then if we still have no viewers, go ahead and go.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna show up. To be honest with you.
Well, I mean, I posted to Hootsuite, so everybody should be getting it.
Oh, so this only came out.
Yeah, it happened 4 days. It happened like a week ago.
What?
It happened 4 days after he got acquitted.
Oh, I thought that was recent because I saw it on Facebook today.
Yeah, Cowhead posted hero. So this only came out July 18th, huh? The Walking Dead.
Oh, that? Yeah, I just saw it today, and I was like, oh, I'll
That's
download it.
fucking
Limited
stupid.
launch sale for
Look at
$2.99.
this jackass right here.
Oh, it's probably someone talking shit.
No, all 4 family members were seen fearful emerging from the vehicle with their hands in the air. It's a little funny. It's a little funny, but it's kind of stupid at the same time.
Were they brandishing guns and pouncing on another person and beating them senseless until they had to get shot? Oh, that's right. No one cares about that. It was just because he was black.
Did the passengers break his nose first?
Apparently not. This looks pretty badass, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it out.
Really awkward though, 'cause Rick, Carl, Shane, and Lori.
Yep.
And Michonne. Damn, this looks really good.
And there's going to be, it's episodic, too.
Are they gonna charge $2.99 each time, or is it like a one-time purchase?
That I don't know. It depends on, I mean, if it may be worth it for $3 for each episode.
Well, it's a special launch price, so if I'm gonna pick it up, I should pick it up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, play it and let me know as soon as possible.
All right. So here's the deal. Like, I've been trying to think of ways to improve our podcast, and it's just, I'm coming up dry. Other than getting the table, doing the round table or square table for that
I
matter.
think we gotta branch out more.
What do you
Instead
mean?
of just in the TNT podcast and all that, because I mean we've hit our mark, I think, with that. We got Moon, we got Kai, we got Massive H at times.
Well, I mean, that's why I have a Google Plus page, a Facebook page, Twitter, trying to cover all the bases. Banter does a Tumblr. Tumblr is where they keep all their, like, oh, we'll put that in the show notes type deal. That's where they put that. That's why tonight I was going to start by doing, like, I have a couple things that weren't really worth mentioning as stories, but cool things, and we can talk about it if we want, and I'll say I'll put it up in Facebook or whatever. I can put it up everywhere. I mean, Hootsuite lets me post everywhere at once. Also, doing something about the background.
Yes.
I'm thinking.
Fuck, I forgot to run that over. I got a Pacific Rim poster for watching it at the movie theater.
I think I'm gonna move the camera to here.
We have something like the people on our show, it's like not just us.
Well,
And it's
Chris.
too. We need like to have someone on our
You're
show.
wrong.
Chris wants to come over and do,
It's somebody.
but he wants to bring his computer over and do a show. I'm like,
If he wants to, you can. I mean,
He's got that 3-screen rig.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that ain't going nowhere.
bring one. One's great. We don't need three we don't need three for gaming.
No. Yeah, we should start having guests on. I
You
don't know.
probably get Chucky on. He plays a lot of games. Chucky, driver at my work.
I don't know. See, the thing that's weird about those types of things, you have to kind of do pre-things so you can see how you meld. Because you can't just bring somebody over and just do a show.
Yeah, it'd be like that awkward. He speaks 3 times during the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, you got to like go out, have drinks. Okay, can we talk to each other? No? Okay, we probably shouldn't do a show together.
Ronnie would be good.
Ron's the
Yeah, my next door neighbor.
the YouTube guy, right?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm also thinking about doing bumper stickers,
I can work that out.
if so. They are working on the new tech. I know. The new tech .fm. This looks kind of cool. I think it could use some work, but I just saw it today. OTR podcast. I want different logos than that, but
Yeah.
but it's not bad for a banner. And this is going to be the new look, sort of the new tech.
Huh.
They're still working on it. They have a lot of work to go.
So we're still to the zip.
Episode 1,
Yeah.
The Phantom Penis. Episode 2, I Told That Hoe. Episode 3, We've Got Crabs. Episode 4, 53 Reasons, a $5 whore.
What? What is the name of our podcast?
These are just placeholders because they're working
Oh.
on the site. But yeah, I like the comic-related podcasts. Look at their banner. Their banner's badass.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, right now it's all placeholders and crap. So it's probably gonna be a while. They were also doing something with moving our OTR podcast.tv and
Are you shitting me?
moving it somewhere.
Dubai ruler pardons Norwegian woman convicted after she reported rape.
Okay. All right.
No, she was raped by her and her husband were traveling through countries, not a country, but a lot of countries. And 6 guys raped her, and then she was thrown in jail because after having 6 outside of marriage.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's get started, Chuck.
No.
Once again, I have slacked and did not set up the sound, so unfortunately I have no way to play the music.
Why not? Can you just press play?
No, wait.
Why not?
You have to have what's called stereo mix for your sound card so that it records what you're playing. Otherwise, it just
What?
sounds.
What do you have to have?
It's called stereo.
It doesn't matter what you have to have. What did you need again?
Stereo.
What?
It's
What?
It's called
What? It's called what?
stereo mix. Stop yelling at me.
What?
Stone Cold had an AMA on Reddit the other day.
Who?
Stone Cold.
Nice.
Shocking. He was on Adam Carolla no more than a month ago.
Yeah, he was on podcast too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Oh, he's doing a TV show too.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called. Something like Duck Dynasty or whatever though. Redneck something or other.
Yeah.
Well,
something
he's
like that.
actually. I mean, I know. I'm not saying those guys aren't rednecks, but they're putting on a show. You know what the granddad did? He his grandson asked me if he could use his boat to go fishing. To go fishing.
Oh Jesus.
Is I'll take you. He cockblocked his own grandson. Literally.
You're telling me that the Duck Dynasty boys are not actually the way they are?
No. I'm not saying the way they are. That's like it'd be like saying, "Oh, can I take this girl to go see a movie?" No. I'll go with you. What?
I know.
You fucking kidding me?
So, what should we do for a background? Just a sheet with a logo.
Green screen.
Eh,
You talk to Morgan.
there's so much lighting that has to be done for that type of stuff, and we need better lighting, anyways. I mean, we don't need better lighting because this looks pretty decent.
Yeah, but how badass would it be to have like an interactive background going?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
distracting though as well.
It wouldn't be too distracting.
I mean, if you had just like a static background, just change it each week or something.
Well, I mean, it would also come in helpful to, like, we have all this real estate up here that we can display, like, screenshots and stuff with.
Yeah, I like the idea of the transition videos that you have. The ability.
I still
to
got to
do.
work on that, but yeah.
That was cool, but have like a background that's like one week it's Sonic or something.
You paste,
Yeah.
you paste our thing to the chat.
Oh, I didn't paste it into IRC.
Paste it in chat.
It's in the chat.
There's 41 people in the chat. What are you talking about?
No one's paying attention.
Never hurts to throw it in there anyways.
Yeah, I guess that was the one place I didn't post it. The hell? That was a delayed thing that happened. there.
Delayed thing, a bobber,
Yeah.
thingamabobber.
Thingamabobber.
What the fuck are we doing? I mean,
What?
seriously.
WTF?
Well, we can get started.
Start now. Play some music. Tell me you can't play music and pick up on the mics.
It
would sound
it
horrible.
sounds horrible. So I'll do it in post, but we need like a couple seconds of silence before we start. so that I can actually find it, bring it in.
How many seconds?
Hold on. I'm going to be like kind of practicing on the fly here. All right.
Show brought to you by Pepsi Max.
Unofficially. We want sponsors. We'll do it for free for now.
Oh no! If you guys want us to sell it, go ahead. We'll This show brought to you by Preparation H for that itchy asshole.
Hello and welcome to the OTR podcast for July 22nd, 2013. I am your host, James, and with me, as always, is my two co-hosts,
William.
and
Corey.
what is up, guys? Will, what have you been playing this week?
From the Steam
Smelly fuck.
Yeah,
You smelly fuck.
I have Sim.
You son of a bitch. I mean, really? we just started the goddamn podcast, you fucking freak.
Okay. There was the thing that sucked about the summer sale this year was that I own 80 games. I've bought in probably 40.
hold on. We're gonna wait for the smell to pass, and we'll start again.
No! Oh, come on!
This is why we here, Meg.
This is why we're here, Meg. This is
Roll
why
up the
we're here.
window.
All right, just go, because it's lingering.
Hey, we have a viewer.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. All right. Hello and welcome to the OTR podcast for July 22nd, 2013. I'm your host, James. With me, as always, is
Will.
and
Corey.
what is up, guys? Will.
I've been trying to. I've played what do you call it? Rainbow Six Vegas 2, and I haven't started playing Fallout because it's still downloading Fallout Vegas. I bought them because I've over the past year and a half I've bought like 50 games, and a lot of games they had on sale were. I wanted to get Skyrim, but I know $35 is a great deal for Legendary Edition. I just cannot justify paying $35 for a game that I know I'm not going to play at all because it's like 300 hours of gameplay. And I know I'm not going to be able to play it all.
At least.
And there's no way I'm going to be able to finish it by.
There's no finishing it.
Yeah, I'm saying there's no finishing it. With all the mods, there's no finishing it.
The mods and just endless
But
quests and everything.
Ubisoft needs to get their shit together because if I know that possibly that game was ported from the Xbox 360 and it can't handle or recognize the Xbox Live Vision camera on the PC. Is the only way I can get to work is through Minicam. And it still fucks up.
So you're moving back and forth between Skyrim and Rainbow Six Vegas 2?
I didn't buy it. No, I bought Rainbow Six Vegas 2.
Okay.
I was trying to do my face thing, but because the problem with Minicam is there's that little icon on the bottom of the.
Which you can get rid of, yeah.
How?
I'll show you later.
Cool. Oh.
And this whole rant is
No.
pointless.
It's real.
No. Oh. But still, no. I don't know if that's causing or not because it's like like on the Xbox, I took a picture. It was my face right there. With that thing, it makes my face look like a weird with I look like a pale mother. Like a
That's
pale.
just how you look, Will.
Alien.
no,
Yeah,
no.
we just didn't want to tell you.
Oh, that hurts. Look, both of you.
Corey, what about you?
Well, did you pick up anything in the Steam
Oh,
sale?
yeah. Steam sale.
Rainbow Six Vegas 2, and I bought the Legendary Edition for Vegas. What do you call it? The Fallout Vegas
Oh,
for $4.99.
sweet. That's not bad.
Nice,
And
yeah.
a bunch of DLC. I think they had, 5 or 7
Well, I did the
DLC
math,
in
and then
that.
you could have got it for $249, but then I had all the DLC
Oh,
together.
yeah, there's no point. I mean, you
Yeah.
have to get the Legendary. It's like Saints Row. They had it for like $3.99, but if you get the full edition, it was like $5.99, but it was so much more worth it.
I'm not even sure. Wait, I didn't
I think
get
it sucks
the
that
Legendary
I don't feel justified buying it again because I already bought it. I got it during the
sale.
the Humble sale. So
Edition. What?
Saints Row 3.
Yeah.
watch it,
3. Not 4.
We got more coming up on that.
Like
anyways
2 months.
later.
Wait 2 months for GTA 5. Fucking bullshit.
I'm considering paying that off now, but I don't know. I'll give it a few weeks.
So that was it? That was your purchases from the entire Steam summer sale?
There was nothing on there that because I already had everything. I mean, the only thing I wanted to get probably was Kerbal, but that would take another fucking 500 hours of my life away.
Which one?
Kerbal Space Boat Program.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Even the demo was fun, but I know for like.
Well, it was an early access game, too. It's not even been released yet. I think one person on our chat list is actually on that game. I can't remember who it was, though. Me, I only got about 4 or 5 games that I've already mentioned. I got Surgeon Simulator. I also picked up Oregon Trail. Not Oregon, Oregon Trail. So it's like the Oregon Trail with zombies and all kinds of shit. I got a game called Fireburst for 99 cents. Been There, Dan That, which I heard was good, and it was only 49 cents, so I picked that up. And my big purchase that I've been trying to get everyone to get into, and I'm really happy I finally picked up, was Chivalry Medieval Warfare, which is a first-person slasher game that I fell in love with after watching a gameplay video from the Kickstarter page.
I really wanted to get it. You hear me out, but like, I just don't think that. I mean,
Once I get my computer up and running, I am going to play the shit out of that
I know
game.
it was only 624, but like, I just don't think I'm gonna be playing that much. I mean, a lot.
I'm totally going to play it.
So I'm thinking tomorrow night we should get together and play some games. I don't know what, but we should.
They have off, so
Probably
whatever.
Tuesdays, I mean, unfortunately, the only other night that Will's going to be off and everybody else is usually going to be available is on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
So we'll have to start getting multiplayer for sure. I know I've said that before in the past, but we really need to because I want to play some games and I'm not playing as much as I should be.
I gotta find another deal online for live because if I get it now, it'll run out. It'll run out for before what do you call after GTA runs out.
Yeah.
Four after four.
Well, no,
something.
if I get it right now, it'll expire like a week
Yeah, I
after.
gotcha.
Week after.
Other than that, I finished up Dead Island Riptide. Overall, kind of just met the expectation that I had of it not being a full game. I do have to give Techland a little bit of leeway because after I played the game, I went online and I found out that they released the game for $49.99, which is $10 less, but still kind of expensive for that game. But they claimed it was not a sequel when it technically was because it kind of advanced the storyline, but there's really not much of a storyline to begin with. So, as I said, it was a fun game to play. It had a lot more glitches than I expected for a game that's already been out once. The ending was kind of a letdown. It was kind of a cliffhanger that I'm not really sure how to take. So we're just waiting for the next game to come out. And I started playing Syndicate instead of Medal of Honor Warfighter.
Yep.
Yeah. So I decided on playing
Advanced
Syndicate.
Warfighter.
So I've been playing a little bit of that. It's pretty fun. It's really good looking.
Yeah.
And lastly,
You got to your first boss yet?
I have not. I've only gotten into like the first level, so
Nice.
I just got the gun that shoots around corners.
Nice.
And then I went and I saw Pacific Rim in movie theaters, which was a fantastic movie. I heard it's very polarizing. Either people love it or hate it.
Yep.
Honestly, I absolutely loved it. The storyline wasn't there. The acting wasn't that good. Just for the special effects, though, it was a hell of a lot of fun to watch.
Since I am not have not yet seen it, what was your favorite? I forget. Kaiju.
Well, I can't.
There
say
was the
'cause
biggest one. There was the ape. There was the shark-headed one guy.
Yeah, the shark-headed one was the first one. They had like an ape-looking one. They had an octopus-looking one.
Believe me, this isn't going to ruin anything for me. So I've already listened to
one
banter.
One of
Banter
them
was
will,
talking
so I'm
about
not going to say anything.
it. Okay.
One of them will, because it had.
Was
it
the
was
biggest
kind of
one?
No, it
Because
wasn't
even the
biggest
last one, they said the last one wasn't that great. They just wanted it to kind of be over by that point.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty big. It was a Category 5, and it only had it screened for a couple seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good though. I mean, just the overall effects of that movie is, I would say, better than Avatar.
They said it was basically a grown-up version of the last 5 minutes of any Power Rangers episode.
Yeah, essentially, or Voltron.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was enjoyable. So check it out if you can.
I'm gonna try and go see it this next weekend. I attempted to do it. Was it Sunday or Saturday? Saturday, I think it was. Went downtown St. Pete, and they don't take credit cards, so I couldn't park. And there was a concert going on, so I couldn't park anywhere else for that matter.
So wait a second. If you were paid by check for $5 at the thing, and you got the parking paid for by Movieco, how would you get that check back?
I
How would
don't
you get the
know.
money back for that?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. That alone will stop me from going to Movieco ever again. I mean, unless there's you said there's another parking garage.
There's another one that's nearby that does credit cards.
All right. Yeah, I went to the
Or you
aquarium.
could just fucking go to Parkside like normal people do.
Yeah, she was complaining about how busy it was. Actually, her sister was
Oh,
there.
and Movieco's not as busy?
It wasn't actually. It was dead.
That's true. That is dead. It is
It was
Baywalk.
dead. There was nobody down there.
The owners suck. I
Everybody was
don't
at
know.
the
I don't know.
clubs
I
or-
remember when me and you first started working. When we were 16. That place wasn't the greatest place in the place, but it was always busy. Always busy.
But I went to the aquarium on Friday, and they have a fully automated parking garage. They give you like little RFID tags, coins that you throw back in at the end, and it charges you. Then you can take the coin back to the thing and exit and throw the coin back in. Anyways, I thought it was fairly interesting. Let's see. As for me, I picked up Dishonored for PC and the Fallout Collection, which is the Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics, I think it was called.
I was
Those
gonna say, I'm hoping you get Fallout 3. You've already played the shit out of that.
I
Yeah.
know, but no, this just I'm hoping that it works the way I hope it does because I mean I've tried quite a few times with my disc and it does not work in the newer OS. At least I couldn't get it working anyways. I also picked up just today The Walking Dead Assault for Android. Haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. I downloaded it during lunch. I also picked up a Nexus 7 and got rid of my old bulky tablet, which is now what Will uses.
It's like a bad thing or something like that. Oh, it's too heavy. My arm's gonna fall off.
Not
It is
to, well,
pretty
not to
heavy.
mention, there's a lot of things that I hated about it. One, the screen is not that great. The colors are washed out usually. You won't, trust me, you won't. Nobody will believe me unless they see it side by side. But anyway,
True.
um,
He's right.
I'm glad somebody agrees with me. Anyways,
I'm the type of person who's gonna care about
it's
so.
too big, too bulky. I hated the stupid proprietary plug. It annoyed me. I don't know why. But anyways,
Because
You know you can
proprietary.
buy an adapter at the, probably online somewhere.
Shouldn't have to.
yeah,
I'm
you
just
shouldn't
saying.
have to. I mean,
What, for a quarter off of Amazon?
I had to buy that keyboard for like $50.
What
And I didn't even
keyboard?
end up using it.
What keyboard?
The one I gave you.
You can give me a keyboard.
Yeah, I did. But anyways, it doesn't matter. You have to take it out of the sleeve to use the keyboard, so that's why it never got used.
It's oh, you mean the thing over there? The thing
Yeah.
out here? It's here, right?
Yeah.
I forgot it. Okay.
Yeah, it's here.
Somewhere.
Let's see. So I picked up the Nexus 7, loving it so far. Haven't really ran into any issues with it. I saw some drop tests and it didn't fare well, but what do you expect? The thing is glass end to end, so don't drop
You
it.
can get the shock absorber cover. They did a video where they dropped an iPad from a skydiving thing and
Yeah.
it survived. I like the comments though. One of them was that someone dropped a Nokia, and the last time they dropped a Nokia from that height, all the dinosaurs died.
Yep. Let me see. I also paid off my PS4, so whenever they decide to release that thing, I don't have to pay anything.
Awesome.
I also ended up shipping off that stupid eBay package that I forgot
Did
about.
you so you paid off how much? How much you got paid off on the camera still, or did you add it
I
on?
haven't paid off the camera yet. It's still on hold.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that too.
I hate both of you. The fact that you're going to get a PS4 on launch day, and I'm just going to be sitting over here masturbating.
You could have sold stuff.
I could have.
You
And
can put
made payments.
there's layaway, Corey, so you can
It's
put like $60 at a
technically
time if
layaway.
you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm
Layaway.
also fucking buying a house. I
Ah.
can't exactly afford this.
You
It's
get a
true.
loan for a house, so up to the point you get a house, you put money away into for your PS4. Not you put not like you take
It
your personal
wouldn't
money
be
out of your pocket.
responsible right now to pay $399 for a console.
Okay, a house costs $80,000, Corey.
80,000.
That's
What are you
low
getting?
end.
Are you getting a two-story house? What are you talking about, Corey? Do you know, like my
Have
friend?
you looked online at real estate?
I
prices
have. My
recently?
my GM's looking for a house right now. He found 3-bedroom houses for $98,000.
Where?
In St.
South
Pete.
side?
In St. Pete, not
South
south. No,
side?
not south
Really?
side. What do you
we were
guys?
looking for
What
8
are you
months,
looking
Will.
for? Huh?
Don't worry about it. I'm not going to get an argument about something that's my
I know
preference.
exactly what you're talking about because
Yeah,
I'm my
you know
manager.
exactly.
Yes, I do.
You know
You act like I don't know how
exactly.
much houses cost. I do.
Okay.
Anywho, before we jump into stories, go ahead and check us out at facebook.com/OTR podcast. Anything you want to post on there, and anything you want us to talk about on the show, post it on there. We can also be found on Twitter at TNTOTR podcast. Check out our network, I guess you would call it, the podcast network, thenewtech.tv. And our brothers in podcasting, the banterpodcast.tumblr.com. Check out their weekly or bi-weekly show. They have shows on Sunday, sometimes Monday, and Wednesday. So that's how they're beating us in numbers, just an FYI, Will.
What?
They're beating us in numbers because they do 2 a week. So yeah, check them out. Moving on to the first story. State of Decay is coming to the PC this year. When it first comes out, it'll be an early access program on Steam, and it will only support controller at first. But once they finally get all the bugs worked out of it, it will, of course, fully support the keyboard and mouse. So is anybody looking forward to that?
I am actually looking forward to it because I did like on the Xbox, but the game was very glitchy. The frame rate was slow. The pop-ups were horrendous at times. So it was fun to play, but it did visually. It had a lot of stuff going wrong with it. I know they put out a patch recently, so I haven't played it since then. It might have cleaned it up. I'd imagine that they're probably going to roll out like some extra features for the PC launch, including, I believe, the sandbox mode that they're going to have. I know it does not have any multiplayer support, so I'm sure somebody's going to mod that in most likely.
Yeah.
Does it have multiplayer support?
No.
They said they were going to add it in, but it would require rewriting a large part of the game and story. So they said that the sequel, they have co-op in mind. And
Which is
multiplayer.
kind of still stuck in limbo with Microsoft at the moment.
It
Yeah.
depends on how much it's going to cost if I'm going to buy it or not, because I ain't paying $10 for something I can't play with somebody. I mean, zombie games are fun, but if you don't really play with it, it becomes really boring after a while. Like
This game is a little bit different. It's more of a real-time strategy. Well, not real-time strategy, but like a strategy-based zombie game.
Strategy, FPS,
Something.
RPG survival.
if you're in a zombie world and you're by yourself, you're almost screwed. You're
Well,
practically
you
screwed.
have
NPC
you have a
characters who are
NPCs.
somewhat intelligent, I guess.
They just whale fucking shovels and shit.
Yeah. No, I've heard good things. I'm definitely looking forward to playing that fully through at some point.
They supposedly will be releasing more information on sandbox mode, which I'm not even sure what that is, later this week.
I believe it's basically where you can just create your own maps and things of that nature. I'm not
On the
100%.
360 or on PC? I'm sure it's going to be PC.
PC.
Yeah. That makes more sense. But they did sell over 500,000 copies since June 5th.
Fastest selling Xbox Live game in history, I believe.
Jeez. Took them 10 years now. So MAG, I remember MAG and SOCOM. I guess they were mostly online-based multiplayer games.
Only online based.
Only online.
Yes.
Um,
There was no single player.
They will be shutting down the servers January 28th, 2014, of course. It will render those games obsolete. So if you paid $60 for them, you're going to be pissed because you can't use them anymore.
The games have been out for almost 4 years, though. Maybe actually even longer.
But I mean,
believe.
it's,
Look
the
right now,
sa-
I'm trying
it's
to
the
figure
same
out.
thing with the DRM kind of. If you think about it, with not being able to play.
I
it on the
agree,
next
but I'm
console.
saying that most. I mean, they wouldn't be shut things off if it was still being used.
I mean, it's not
a
gonna-
lot.
It's
Even if it was being used a lot, it's not turning a profit.
SOCOM 4 released in April 29th of 2011, so it's not that old of a game, really.
No, they're not. I mean, well, actually, if you read further down, it shows that it's just short of the 4th birthday
For
of
MAG.
MAG.
But MAG was kind of a letdown from the start. It never had a huge following.
Yeah, it was.
It was going down.
It was
from
a
the
massive
beginning.
shooter, but the way it worked was you were in like sectors or something like that.
Yeah, I played the beta of it when it first came out, and I wasn't impressed. I mean, it looked decent.
I
but
remember being interested in it when it was announced, but yep, obviously never played it. It sucks that the servers are going down and that anybody
wasn't
who's
there a Shadowrun 2 as well?
Huh?
Shadowrun for the Xbox, is that also one that was online multiplayer only?
yeah, yep. And I think they shut down a while ago, but
Yeah.
you can still do local.
Hmm.
That's the thing. I was wondering if these games you can
I'm
still
sure
do local.
I'm sure they probably do, but as
Some
of
form of
their
local.
online play, I don't know if maybe it's rendered useless completely if they have to have online to play it.
Yeah. Let's see. Do we
Oh,
want
that's funny. It runs on the MAG engine. The
What?
SOCOM 4. It ran on the MAG engine.
Well, it's Zip Interactive. They made both games.
okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Do we want to talk about this the multiplayer co-op Half-Life mod?
I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
Basically, it is the original Half-Life game. I'm pretty sure it was, and Steam actually gave them rights to the engine
Nice.
to actually do what they need. When this does come out, that means Half-Life 1 will be free, which I thought it already was, but
Yeah, I thought it was
but
free.
anyways,
Good, because I haven't played
it
it
comes
yet.
with that, and it also comes with Counter-Strike. What was the one on that engine? Blue Shift. I think.
Opposing Force and Blue Shift.
Yeah, so those two will also be coming along with it. Apparently, you can now play through the game co-op. It's a custom build of the Half-Life engine, so they had direct access to the engine. So there was no like heavy modding that had to be done. This is all done with an engine.
What does Svinop mean?
Sven mod. I think it's
the name of the mod.
Sven co-op.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's the name of the mod.
Well, I knew that. I thought maybe they forgot an E over here or something like that. I was like,
No.
they'll get automatic updates through Steam's Steam Pipe network. So they'll get frequent and rapid updates if need be. Apparently, that is actually new to the Half-Life engine, the original engine, anyways. So, anyways, since they were able to use the direct engine, they'll have stability, performance.
Well,
and
how much?
gameplay improvement.
Question is, how much co-op are you able to do? Or something?
I think co-op is throughout the entire game.
Yeah, the entire campaign for Half-Life 1 you can do co-op now.
Well, how many people though?
Oh,
I'm assuming 2.
probably.
I wouldn't assume more than that.
They've also increased the Half-Life engine limits to allow for much larger and more detailed worlds. So I guess they can basically do like a Minecraft kind of boom. Let's just expand everything.
I'd be interested in checking that out. I was a huge fan of Half-Life originally.
We should probably give a spoiler alert on the next one, just for people who haven't played Saints Row 3 and might have picked it up in the Steam sale.
That's right. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers for, what is it, the second
Saints
one,
Row
right?
3.
Saints Row 2 or 3?
3.
I thought it was 2. So
3.
anyways, well, I get 3. It's 3.
Three.
Saints Row 3. If you haven't
Because
played
it
it
was one
yet,
of the things that pissed me off about 3 the most.
blah, 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 cover your ears. All right. So
About a minute and a half.
Johnny
2 minutes.
Gat makes a return in GTA 4. I don't know how and in
Why are they
what
telling
way.
about us? Why don't they surprise us when the game
I
comes
know.
out?
It would have... I think
it's because that's one of the things that pissed me off most about Saints Row 3 was the shitty way that he went out.
But could you imagine if you were just playing 4 and boom?
I
Out comes
agree,
fucking
yeah,
Gat.
but I'm more excited for the game now knowing that he's going to be back in the game.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be some kind of cloning bullshit. I have to think it's going to be some kind of cloning thing. Because, I mean, for the Christ's sake, when you beat Saints Row 3, you get to play as zombie Johnny Gat. So we know he's dead. You get to play as the zombie.
Okay, I never got that far.
Well, sorry, you're going to get there eventually. But, I mean, the shittiest way he went in the beginning of the game, because he's one of the best characters, one of my favorite characters in the whole franchise. In the beginning of the game, you hear him on the phone with somebody at the front of the plane, and you hear it go silent, and you're like, Johnny? Johnny? And I'm like, okay, so I'm waiting the whole game for him to show up again. And it comes to the end, and he's not fucking there. It's like, are you kidding me? They killed off the greatest character in the game in like a quarter of a second with just the shittiest death ever? And you literally just sit there wondering, is he going to come back in the game somewhere? Is he going to make a surprise appearance? Oh, look, Gat's alive. You know, it made more sense that way.
Yeah.
So, pissed me off. So, I'm really happy to hear that he's back.
Yep, definitely. So after that, we talked about this, I think, an episode or two ago. The Saints Row 4 Australian classification.
Yes.
They are going back for reclassification.
Yes, it's going to be a low violence modification for the Australians. Sorry about that, Australia.
So no anal probing.
I don't understand.
Are they going to
Where-
blur it out?
Have they not seen the studies where they show that violent video games do not cause violence?
Doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
They came out with the R18 classification to basically be like an M-rated game.
Yeah.
And they're still banning games. So they basically told gamers, "Hey, we're going to be lenient." to
No,
help you out with this
no.
classification,"
They're
and still
telling
fuck you over.
They're telling legal adults over there that you're not allowed. You can't handle.
That's
this
what I'm
ki-
saying.
No, you're
That's
not.
exactly what I'm saying.
No, you didn't. They're legal adults. They're not gamers. They're legal adults.
Okay, I'm sorry I didn't make that specification.
You said
didn't
gamers.
classify.
Gamers, whatever. well,
When we say
I'm not even
gamers,
arguing with you and you're
I don't
telling
mean
me
an
to-
8-year-old.
Whatever.
No, I'm saying it's legal adults because it's the way you have to
Good for
say
them.
it. Because
Legal adults.
They're telling
Senior citizens.
people over there are telling
Dead
that
people.
No, I'm saying what Australia is basically telling people, and people are taking it are saying, hey, you can't handle your violence. You can't make a choice for yourself.
That's not America. They're in Australia. Everything's upside down over there.
Sit down over there.
The thing that kind of pissed me off about this, Enter the Dominatrix was supposed to be a DLC for the Saints Row 3, correct?
Yes, and
And-
they thought that it was good enough to where they were just going to roll it into the new game. They were going to basically take the assets that they built for that and put it in and
But
make it Saints Row 4.
This is going to be something they're going to charge for, correct?
I believe it comes with the season pass.
Season pass.
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, anyways, it will be in DLC for the fourth one, and
It better be goddamn good if you decided to take it away from Saints Row 3 and put it in the next game altogether.
put it in the next game, charge for it, and plan on it.
Have they announced that it's going to cost money? I imagine it's
No,
going
they
to,
haven't
but
announced that it's going to cost anything, but you have to
I
assume.
guarantee it's part of some kind of a season pass.
Yeah, it
If not, $15.
comes out 45 days later. So
If they try screwing,
I just hate-
if they try screwing over customers again, like they did with Saints Row 3, with the customization things, like with the skins and everything. I wouldn't buy the game.
How are they screwing people over by giving you an optional upgrade?
I
They,
just- I
they
just
took they
hate-
took away your ability to customize your character and brought in those packs with some special clothes. They took away your ability to customize your character and then brought in packs and overcharged you to get packs of clothes.
I never experienced this. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, neither do I.
They took from Saints Row 2 to Saints Row 3. They took away your ability to have layers of clothes.
No, I'm
Yes,
pretty sure
they-
I was able to do it. Whatever.
No. You didn't even play the game. They took away your ability to have layers of clothes.
I played the game more than you. I know more than you about the game.
Evidently not. Look up the videos online.
That's fine.
Huh?
It's just my Gmail thing talking.
Do you see how many packs of different clothes they're charging people for on those damn things?
No.
No, I haven't.
Wow.
Is it the fourth one you're saying or the third one?
Third.
No, I never saw anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't be
Obviously, it
surprised.
wasn't a big enough thing for me to be upset about.
Yeah,
it, so.
I mean, only people who want that are going to do it. So, but it just pisses me off when you bring out a game and you say, "Oh, by the way, there's going to be DLC already."
I never
We already knew
no,
it was developed though, so it's not like they were. Well, that's the thing. I guess they could have rolled it into the game. So
I don't understand why there was a season pass for BioShock Infinite. I don't understand.
season passes are dumb.
No, I'm saying I don't understand how could you
Well, because
expand farther on the story they already had.
Well, they're probably going to release other
I thought
things.
they were. Oh no, I'm thinking of Dishonored. Never mind. Dishonored. I think
Not-
they-
not-
Dishonored had two.
I don't
like the
see
Legend
how
of
you could-
Dunwall
There's
or
another one
something.
coming
How
out.
you could shock me anymore or whatever? Because I mean I don't understand. It was like $20 for what?
It's probably going to be multiplayer updates.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
You had like Minerva's Den for BioShock 2, which was like time trials.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Really?
while Microsoft withdrew their always online requirements, it seems it's still going to be something that's up to developers for sure, because Forza Motorsports 5 requires that you absolutely have an internet connection.
If you're
before
playing
you can
online,
play
of
it.
course
One
you're gonna be
time.
online.
One time.
I know,
And
but I know it's still one time. But
I think
it's still
this
a
was
requirement.
developed into the game because they expected there to be an always online connection.
Yeah.
So I can't really blame Turn 2 in this situation. They probably developed this into the game thinking that they would have an always online connection, so a one-time
Wouldn't be a big
connection
deal.
wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to hold this against Turn 2, to be honest with you, because they've been really good about DLC in the past.
Seems like Microsoft really kind of screwed everybody over at this point.
Yeah, I think they
'Cause
had a lot
everybody's all
of
ready to go.
agreements
Well,
set into
I can
place.
understand for single player, but like when you even with your playing multiplayer, you're gonna be online anyways, all the time. I mean, like I know there is single player for Forza.
Well, I think this is for the people that are concerned that if they don't have an online connection at all, so they're going to get half a game basically with Forza 5.
And they're correct. If you say if you have a shitty internet connection, you can't.
Wait. I thought with Forza 5, I mean, you have to have an internet connection for that one time, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because
So you're not getting half a game. You're getting no game
No,
unless you have
you
an
get.
internet
I believe
connection.
it's that you get half the game and then you download the other half of the game, which is the different cars and tracks. I'm not 100%. It's driving
Download?
cars. Yeah.
Well, you basically
It's
have
not
to
on the
log in.
disc?
Okay, so when you first boot up the game, Greenwald said, we're going to ask you to log in, and when you log in, you're going to get the drivatars, and you're going to also get a whole bunch of content, tracks and cars. Our production schedule is such that we are putting them in as late as possible, and that means making them free as a downloadable content on day one. But that is required content to play the game.
Yes.
So yeah, you're right. Okay,
So yeah, you
it
get
is.
zero game
I'm
unless you have an
confused.
internet connection.
You're confused. Is this a surprise?
In other words,
It says
you have to have an internet connection at least once.
I want to know how long it takes to produce, say, 500,000 DVD discs or whatever you want to call them. 500,000.
I don't know. It takes a while. I mean, it's not like they're gonna scrap them and redo them.
But basically, you're paying how much games does it cost? What, $60?
Probably.
And
yeah.
say if you don't tend to put in your Xbox online at all,
Well, then you're screwed.
at all.
So don't buy that game.
Okay. I mean, I just want
And to be honest
verify.
with you, you got to think about it. It's going to affect maybe 1% of the people that buy this game.
One is a little high. It's a
I'd
fraction.
say 1 to 5.
I'm gonna say it's
You got a lot of
fraction.
people in the military overseas, James. You don't understand. And they don't have internet. They can't connect their Xboxes to the internet
It's
over
still
there.
a
No,
fraction.
you can buy an Xbox 360.
Yeah,
That's
That
true.
is an
You're right.
always offline
Yeah.
console.
That is an offline console.
That is true.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
It's true.
But you know what? Screw
He's
that.
no longer with the company.
You see the cartoon online I posted where he's like, ah, the ship's on fire. He's like, ah, ship's on fire.
Oh yeah, they control delete
Bye, bye,
fire.
assholes.
Yeah, I saw that one. So another one up from Sony to Xbox. The PS3 headset, Bluetooth headset, is going to be compatible with the PS4. Shocking.
Well, no, it's funny
It's
because
Bluetooth. What do you want?
if say if Microsoft would have decided to use Bluetooth instead of their own proprietary crap, I know they wouldn't have because they wouldn't be able to sell their own what do you call it?
It would still be compatible. You can't.
I
You
can't say the
can't.
word.
I don't think you can
Proprietary.
There we go.
hinder certain pieces of hardware with Bluetooth. I almost said Blu-ray.
I can understand controllers not working, but headsets should. No matter what system you're using, I think headsets that you've purchased.
Well,
should be-
they kind of they changed the hardware this time around. They're using I think a micro or mini USB type connector.
Then they should ship with a fucking
Adapter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's more money they have to spend on it.
They're already charging $500.
It's because they added the damn TV port in there. That's why it's plus it's the TV port, the HDMI TV port, and the Connect, and it's
We'll
costing
just see
$500.
how much Microsoft charges for an adapter.
Yeah.
We'll just see how long.
Like how much they charge for their own USB drives.
Yeah. $5.
Here's 4 gigabytes, $30.
Yeah.
What?
No. Do you guys? Or you could buy. Larry Herb even came on his fucking thing and said, or you could buy this from the store.
You
It's
only
like one
pay.
hand doesn't know what the other's
You only
saying.
paid
That's-
$20 for 4 gigabytes on the hard. I can go to Tiger Direct right now and get 16 for like 8.
So speaking of that, I wasn't gonna bring it up in the stories, but since that kind of fits. Did you see that the one of the developers for 1886? What's that game called?
The order.
The Order. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. He came out and said that basically that GameStop is hurting developers, I guess.
I'm not going to get into this conversation because me and Will are just going to argue
No,
What do you
no.
mean?
That's why I didn't put it.
I thought we were in agreement with that. Over that.
that they're losing money on unused game sales, but you think
Technically,
that
they
make
are.
enough money?
Well, I mean, I'll take a look at it this way. Like we were talking about a couple, like 4 or 5 shows ago.
Oh, I remember
When these companies are not every game company is going to this, but these gaming companies are getting $2-3 million in sales, they're not losing anything.
Yeah, but
$2 to
they
$3
still
million.
have development costs. It's not like they're pocketing that and walking away with $2 million. They have
Call of
to
Duty?
develop further games. Okay, I'm not talking Activision. Okay, Activision, Bethesda, those big companies. I don't feel the pain for them. I'm saying other companies that aren't as big as them that still make a decent amount of money, but still have requirements. I mean, Double Fine is a huge company.
But you're the proponent for used game sales. You should be able.
I agree. No, I agree. I'm just saying that publishers they lose out on money from not getting.
I think the biggest problem. See, I have a problem being, say, if you want to charge me like say $5, I can understand. I can understand $5, but from what Xbox was saying during their thing of all, I don't know if it's rumor or it's truth, but it was going to cost like
A lot of money.
$30 to
Yeah,
$40.
I agree. Yeah, that was stupid. And I guarantee they would do it because I mean, just looking at the Xbox Live Marketplace and looking at the used games like San Andreas is still $19.99.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, no,
Five-
I fired it up. I was like, oh, cool, Terraria is on sale, or whatever that game is called. It's like $20. I'm like, I can get a 4-pack for 10 on Steam.
I could totally understand $5 for
but it wouldn't be $5.
to
It
go-
wouldn't be reasonable.
yeah,
That's the thing.
go directly to the developers $5. I can totally understand, but it won't happen.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe they could do some weird fine thing to people.
Well,
because-
if we really
like
felt
pawn
that,
shops.
if we really felt that, most games at GameStop new are $5 more than the used. So if we really felt that way, we'd just go buy the new one.
Okay, I don't buy newer used games at GameStop. I'll go there and find used games like
No, but I'm saying like if you go there and it's $20, you can probably get it for 15 used. If we really felt that way for $5 extra and wanted to give the publisher money, we could buy it for 20.
I'm okay. I'll admit I don't really. I'm trying to think of this.
See, the problem is the video game industry.
I will
is the
look on
only
eBay
industry
and
that thinks
Amazon
this
before
way.
I go to GameStop. I will because I will find the cheapest way I can get it, and that's without paying taxes on it, which would be Amazon and eBay before I even think about looking at
agree.
GameStop.
I mean, I haven't bought a new game in a long time.
You know the last 3 used games I bought from GameStop? I bought 2 copies of Red Dead Redemption for me and James. And
Great purchase.
huh?
Great purchase.
Yeah. And the third, I forgot the third. What was the third one? Was it Assassin's Creed? Oh yeah, I bought three used games. And that cost me. It was 2 buy 2 get 1 free, so it cost me like, I want to say like $47.
Still too much.
$47
Still too much.
for used Red
Yeah.
Dead Redemption.
Yeah. Still too much.
How?
I can get it for $10 on eBay.
Corey, this is like this is back when I was living on the floor, James's floor in his living room at Palmway. That was 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's what
Still could
after.
have probably got it cheaper, but
So Scython says the way he would do it is charge 99 cents per used game activation for the first year of its release. Then after 1 year, remove the charge.
that's a good idea.
What, say it again?
In other words, they would release a game,
Okay.
and each time that you had to activate a used game, you would pay 99 cents. That 99 cents would go directly to the developer or publisher or whatever. And then after a year, remove that charge.
See, the thing with that, though, is then you get into the murky waters of Microsoft wanting a cut, then the publisher wanting
Yeah,
a cut,
everybody
then
wants
the
a
developer
cut.
wanting a cut.
It's
So is each one going to get like
Oh, I
33
got
cents?
an idea. since every used game, games usually they come. Oh, can you do that? Well, that would definitely hurt GameStop sales. If say like like most games they come with like inserts that come with like the online pass in the back where you can open and get. If you had those, you could go on there and if you own the game, actually the game, you could go on the website, enter information, and read.
Or instead of going through, well, no, you'd still have to do something through Microsoft. That's the thing.
There's
you always have to go through Microsoft.
That's just bullshit. You should be able to like somehow go directly to the.
There should be some kind of activation server that you can access from your game.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because if you gotta take the middleman out, because if you're going through them, it's of course gonna cost money because
But they don't have a choice at this point. Regardless if you go with Microsoft or Sony, somebody's gonna be getting a cut.
But that's the thing, though, is they're not going to be reasonable about it.
Yeah.
If they want to charge you for activation for a game, they're going to want to charge you like minimum $4 or $5. They're not going to want 99 cents. I mean, granted, you get 99 cents, you sell 250,000 Grand Theft Auto 4s the year within release because everybody returns them to GameStop after 3 months most times, and they're oversaturated. And you can buy them for $10. You get it for 99 cents. That's 250,000 people that potentially could give you revenue for used game sales. So I agree, that's a good idea. I just don't see it happening just because of all the people with
Nobody's
their hands in the cookie jar.
Well, the fucked up thing before Microsoft put back on everything, you know what they were going to do at GameStop? Microsoft was going to do. They're going to have their own separate thing, their own little separate thing at the register, to where you could deactivate and activate a game.
I agree. That was what it was before.
Scythen says that, and I didn't know this, Steam is doing it right now with the trading cards. Each card you buy, a cut goes to Steam and a cut goes to the devs.
2 cents.
I didn't know you buy Steam
2
cents.
cents.
You do, yeah, you sell them.
2 cents, though, but you have a user base of millions.
No, I'm saying, I sold mine because I was going to use them all. I got all the cards I got from the Steam sale. I instead of paying $4.99 for Vegas, I paid like $4.16 because I had 86 cents. Because I sold.
Dude, I signed into Steam today, and they're like, "You have a new inventory item. It's Chivalry." I'm like, "Holy crap! Corey actually bought it for me." Trading card.
Nice.
Really?
You have to give it to me so I can use it, whatever it is. I don't even know.
It's a trading
What
card.
I don't understand. What are you supposed to use these things on?
Okay, you can use it to get perks in Steam, and they can be physical perks. Not really.
What are you
Usually
talking
just
about?
discounts.
Like, what if I get all the cards for Borderlands? What do I get?
I think you get a claptrap avatar type thing. I don't know. It's lame, but you can also use it to do other things. I don't remember, but that's all that's on there.
Avatar items, background items, wallpapers, DLC, stuff like that.
It's kind of cool if you think about it.
As long as I'm not paying for it, that's a badass idea. Because
Yeah.
they're rewarding you for playing games, which I really enjoy. I mean, that's what achievements
Yes.
are all about for me.
I totally agree with that, but it'd be like even with like avatars and everything. I'm not looking at my avatar all the time.
I agree, but it's for other people, basically. I mean, I've purchased things for my avatar. I mean, I purchased a Rays jersey. I don't look at my avatar on Xbox, but everyone else
You
does.
could have got that for free on
I know, I
MLB
did.
2K11.
I bought a cat
and Laboria.
for $2.
That was retarded. I'm sorry.
I've never paid for anything. I even got
It
my
might
free
have been
claws
$1. I don't
from
remember.
Wolverine.
Yeah. I got a jet thing from Verizon, all kinds of stupid crap.
And I got the ball on the bat from MLB 2K10.
It's okay, because all of this is going to go out the window whenever it's free to play anyway. And they're just going to do microtransactions for everything.
I hope it doesn't go that way, but if they continue,
It does not. I mean, I can understand free to play for mobile for those idiots who like to play, but they need to keep.
Microtransactions are the way to go if you're a developer. I'm sorry. I
because
hate it, but
it's a
it's the way to go.
continuous flow of cash.
Candy Crush is making $675,000 a day, and there was one, I think, Heroes, Might, and Magic's making $4 million a day.
Because people are fucking
I
stupid.
know they're stupid. I'm not saying they're not stupid. They are stupid for paying, but they're making tons of money on those stupid people.
Yes, they are.
Zynga has made its fortune.
see, that's what's fucked
not
up.
More necessarily, but
You want to call them the average gamers, but they're fucking not. They're playing a stupid game
They
that
are the average gamer now.
the average casual player.
because they're playing up to the point to where they need money. If I was playing a game and for the next level I need money,
It's not needed
fuck
though.
you.
It's not needed. They said that of the people that have gotten to the final level on Candy Crush, 70% of them got there without paying a dime.
And you know what?
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it.
That was from the developers. I don't know how
believe it.
trustworthy
I
they
don't
can
believe
be.
that.
When I'm playing it, I feel like I'm being played. I feel it's the other way around. Like I'm not playing the game. The game's
Oh yeah,
playing
there's
me.
lots of theories out. So if you see somebody who's a big spender who does spend a lot of money on it, then ramp up the difficulty so they have to spend more. There's all kinds of things that people have conspiracies about that I'm not sure I buy into, but I can agree with you that it does feel like it sometimes that the level's so goddamn hard that they're like just pay us 99 cents and get past
There is
this.
no game. There is nothing. No game I play that's hard enough to where I would pay money to get past it. There's nothing.
No, you just give up on it. I gave up on Candy.
And
No,
it,
no,
kind of
I-
cheats
I-
you,
no,
too.
I would- I
it
mean,
kind of
like-
cheats you.
Like the One Hot Club, I will walk away before I'll pay you money because
I mean, if I was to spend 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, on the Mile High Club on Call of Duty 4,
yeah.
if I was to pay to get past that, it wouldn't have felt nearly as
No,
good when I
not
finally
at all.
got that moment.
Yeah.
And that's I think what you enjoy, James, about playing your games on Insane. First playthrough through. Is that sense of achievement that you actually beat the game on the hardest difficulty? Me, I just can't stand
I
it.
just don't like. I don't like having to play. There hasn't been too many games where I'm like, I play through it on normal, and I'd be like, man, I really want to play that on hard now. No, it's
Yeah, it's not something I look forward to.
The last,
I
the
mean,
if I'm
last
playing
3
on the
Call of Duty
hardest-
games I've ramped up to veteran,
If I'm-
and it's harder, but it's much more rewarding.
yeah, it's satisfying.
When-
Definitely satisfying.
like
That's why I was pissed when I got through all the way Call of Duty 2 on Veteran, beat every single level. Took me almost 3 days, nonstop playing, and then lost that achievement. Lost all the achievements for it.
Oh no, I was.
and also
oh.
Rainbow Six 2, realistic difficulty, terrorist hunt, every single map, lost those achievements.
When I okay, what was I gonna say? Let me think about this for a second. Okay,
Think,
Okay.
think.
when I was playing WoW, not WoW, the actual Call of Duty WoW World at War.
World of War.
Okay, WoW or WoW. Wow. I have been playing that game on veteran. You know how many fucking grenades I saw and bullshit like that?
Oh, yeah.
I get all the way to the end, look at my achievements, and it didn't,
I think
it didn't count as
the euphemism I used was that there were more grenades dropping than at a Justin Bieber concert. Panties at a Justin Bieber concert.
It literally, and it did not take it did not give me the achievement for veteran.
no.
Sorry, Troy.
Not only game that,
glitches.
not only that game, the single player kind of sucked and it was really fucking hard for no reason at all, and didn't give me the
Oh
achievement
yeah,
for it.
that's annoying when you work at something and you don't get the achievement. I did that with a game recently where I went through just a ton of stuff and it didn't give me the achievement. I was like, this game fucking blows. I can't remember what it was.
Yep. Yeah, Ubisoft had a lot of announcements during their financial call or whatever they call it. What do they call it?
Financial goal?
I think that's what it's called. Yes. So they released quite a few stories here. Basically, they want to continue working on open worlds and releasing them on a regular basis. Now, what I'd rather
What
see
does that
them-
mean?
Open world games.
Okay.
For all of them.
I was thinking-
They released Far Cry, they've released Assassin's Creed. All of these are open world games now.
Well, they've been doing well because Far Cry 3 was a lot of fun to play. You can go wherever you want to and kill wherever you want to. That
Yep.
was a lot of fun.
The only thing that sucks is when you can't go to a certain part of the map.
The only,
until you
yeah,
unlock
no,
a certain part
no,
of the
you
game.
you could go to so you unlock the whole map. You can walk anywhere you want to, bro. On Far Cry 3.
In Far Cry 3, you had to do a certain mission before you could go over to the third island.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, Third Island.
Welcome
but,
to
but-
GTA.
But the whole map was open to you to get to the island, right?
Pretty,
You can
yeah,
walk
yeah,
anywhere you
yeah,
want
yeah.
to.
I had a lot of fun with that, and Watch Dogs looks fucking awesome. But what I'd actually like them to see happen, like with what is it, Destiny? Not Destiny, or even Destiny and Division. They keep showing these huge
Destiny's
maps.
not Ubisoft, is it? It's Bungie.
No, he
No,
sees what
I'm
he's
just
saying.
thinking what I'd
Okay.
like to see.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like I think they in Division you play what, Manhattan and New York City.
Chicago,
Yeah.
Chicago.
No, New York.
New York.
No, it's
It's
Chicago.
New York. It's New York.
Chicago.
You want to watch the video again?
The
You
bridge-
walk
you
up
wanna-
and say, look, it's Manhattan.
Yeah,
and
the
you walk
bridge
over
to
there.
Manhattan.
It's Chicago.
It's Manhattan.
I swear to God, somebody said.
Okay, fine. We'll watch it afterwards. But we're not going to
No,
argue right now.
I could have swore it was Chicago.
We're not going to worry about it right now.
But anyways,
it's Manhattan.
Is it a
what-
different game than I'm thinking about?
yes, you're probably thinking of Watch Dogs.
Oh, Watch Dogs. That's what I was thinking. I thought what game are you talking about?
the
Division.
Division.
Oh, he said Watch Dogs.
But then he said the
We're
Division.
Oh,
talking about all kinds of open worlds here. That's what we're talking
Okay, I'm like going. It's Chicago, man. I'm not crazy. It's fucking Chicago.
about. Well, anyways, what I'd like to see is like, they're just playing in Manhattan and New York City. What I'd like to see is like, if it's going to be a 10-year console cycle, if they can keep content up, I'd like to see them expand the maps, not play on the same.
Well, I
same
no, I
maps.
like what they do, like
What's
because
going to happen?
open world gives you the choice, to, like especially with Borderlands, you can do the fuck you want to. You can go over here and kill the people if you want to. You can go
You can
try
take
to.
I think what he's saying though
Yeah.
is that you have life-size maps of actual cities, like
They
not
think
just
this is next
cornered
gen.
off.
They need to get rid of New York or any other place they go. Like games have been like I think New York,
Oh, yeah, they
Miami. They need to stop going to these same places. Go to
Those
the
are the big hubs, though. I mean, really, where are you going to go? Denmark? Are you gonna
Phoenix,
go, like, Iowa?
Moscow, Washington State. Tampa.
I think
Tampa.
Destiny's gonna have some Russia in there. I don't know how.
You got Australia,
Destiny's gonna have
China,
Venus and Pluto and all
London,
those
Paris,
Oh, yeah, that
Britain,
Oh, don't forget the moon. We can go to
Atlanta, Texas.
Yeah, there's lots of great places they can go, but I mean,
Don't go to Las Vegas again. There's 14 games been there already.
Like I literally just saw the poster for the leaked Godzilla 2014 movie.
Mm-hmm.
New fucking York. Why?
Jesus Christ.
Why?
How's it new? If it's like if the 1998 movie went to New York too, they had babies in the garden,
I think that's
the garden
thing of
center.
Godzilla is that he destroys New York.
But
I mean,
no,
a lot of it's
I mean,
in
I'm just
Tokyo.
talking
but-
like all monster movies.
Doesn't make
Or
any
all-
sense. Think about this, okay? Where,
Because if it's
no,
gonna,
no.
if it's going to take over something in Montana, it's kind of pointless.
Where is New York located at on the U.S.
Eastern
map?
Seaboard
Where's Tokyo in reference to the United States?
on the other side.
on the other side.
So why would they be? Wouldn't he be destroying like Los Angeles or Washington or Nevada before it gets to New York?
It's
Depending
not
on
even
where he
that.
came from.
It's not even that. It's just
Well,
like
even it came on a ship. Like, how did it get from all the way to
I
Tokyo?
don't know, Will. I'm not a Godzilla expert.
Like, it would make more sense if you attacked
I
like
am not an
like L.A. like Jurassic
One
Park.
word.
Jurassic Park had it right because they came from an island and Jurassic Park 3 was it?
Yeah,
And he
they
destroyed
brought it over.
Los Angeles. He didn't destroy New York because there's
two, not three.
it was two.
That was
Like, it would make more sense for Godzilla to destroy
That was
Hawaii or destroy L.A. than to what we win.
Yeah, 3-0.
Nice.
and we can't forget Sharknado. We have to watch
We
this
do have
together.
to watch it, and they have greenlit Sharknado 2. It's happening, Sharknado. And I have seen a piece of Sharknado. Basically, a guy is standing with a chainsaw, and then a shark flies at him. He ducks down and holds it up, and the shark gets split in half as it goes through the chainsaw.
You know, speaking of that type of gore, I actually just watched Evil Dead, the new one, the remake.
That
Was it good?
would not compare to Sharknado gore. Sharknado gore would be much less gory than Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. That looked gory. Like, I mean, that should have been like rated like X.
How was it? I remember asking on Facebook, and you never answered.
It was okay. Oh my god. This one guy who's like
Jesus,
he's the hero. He's like you love this guy. He eventually gets it. But anyway, he took a lot. He got stabbed in the chest with a mirror, like a piece of a mirror. Lived, had it yanked out of him, bleeding all over the place. He's still living. Still living. He gets pushed over a toilet, so he like basically does a backflip onto a fucking toilet and like snaps his back or whatever. Anyways, still living. Somebody jumps on top of him, takes a syringe, bashes it into his face, into his eye, quite a few times.
Nice.
Still alive. And after he gets up after this, he pulls what's left of the syringe out of his fucking eye.
Nice.
So it was some good stuff. It was a decent movie, but I think I would rather watch the original.
3 spoilers because I don't necessarily want to watch the movie, but I want to know. So if you don't want to hear it, I'm asking 3 questions.
No, I mean, but no, I just want to. At what point is it worth living if your eyes are gone because somebody stabbed you in the eye with a syringe?
One of them.
Only one of
You
them.
need to turn into Captain Hook.
He basically walked around like this the rest of
No
the
more
time.
3D for the rest of your life.
No,
Yeah,
well,
no-
yeah, that's true. So 3 questions. 1, Bruce Campbell. Does he make a cameo?
No, I was hoping for it. but
God
no,
damn.
I waited the whole movie for it. No.
2,
It was way
chainsaw, boomsaw arm.
Yes.
3.
But it's a female.
What?
Yeah.
3, tree rape.
Yes.
Awesome. Gonna watch the movie
Well,
now.
I have to watch. I have to watch the first one because you made it sound different. This one was basically just a thorny snake-looking thing that just crawled right up in there.
Yeah, this one in the first one grabbed her, held her down, and then basically violated her with branches.
Did it go in and out, or was it just in?
I believe it was just in. I am not 100%
yeah,
though.
that's what that this one was. It was just right up in there.
Well, from what I've seen, the original was so much better, just because it was so hokey. This one was like supposed to be gory, gory, gory. The first one was gory, but it was also a B movie, so I prefer the first one, just from what I've seen. Obviously, I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen the old ones, so you're.
You need to.
I know.
We need to have a movie night. We'll watch all 3.
Well, there's that, and we also have to catch up. Well, you have to catch up on Dexter.
You guys
I
got
do.
on Psych yet?
Nope.
No,
Me too.
I'm pretty much just gonna wait.
And Burn Notice. We're all
Burn
I'm
Notice,
behind on all 3.
I started watching it. I've watched. I got the first season, so I'm on the second season right now.
Good.
I am waiting.
It's
on
repetitive, but it's amazing.
No, I like how always how he's talking like the.
Just wait till you get to.
Everybody
episode
thinks the
ever.
commandos are unstoppable, but commandos are only good if they're for one reason. And that's
being stealth and taking them out.
Jeez, she's in
Oh
that
God,
movie.
Tara Reid's
Tara Reid's in
Sharknado?
Sharknado, and there's a flying shark.
Well, it is Sharknado.
Oh, and this guy got his leg bitten off.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, yell some more. All right, so yeah, I want to see that now. Well, actually, isn't there one more in between there that we missed? We watched.
There was a bunch.
We watched the one with Steve Urkel in it.
There was Mega Croc versus Sharkosaurus or something. I can't remember all of them, but we watched a couple of them, and they were pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
decent
for
what
what they
they
were.
are. Yeah. Let's not go too far ahead of ourselves here and call them masterpieces.
God damn it.
I mean, a shark jumping out and taking down the Golden Gate Bridge.
Okay, are
just
these
by
real? These can't be real.
itself. Sharkano.
He's sending me all these things. There's Sharknado, and then there was Sharkicane.
Sugar cane.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Oh, Jaleel White.
Tyra Banks and Alan Thicke. Okay,
Urkel's in that one too.
I'm gonna go with
Alan
fake on that
Thicke
one.
we need to watch it now. Alan Thicke is in it. Vivica A. Fox. I don't care. Alan Thicke.
Alan Thicke, ladies and gentlemen, Canadian actor Alan Thicke.
Hello, everybody.
Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus. I think we watched
We
that
did
one.
watch that one.
Or was it the giant? No, Squid. I thought it was Squid. Two
That's
Shark, two
not
NATO.
real.
Okay, so these are all fake. All right. Oh, but yeah, that'd be a
Vin
great
Diesel and Tony Danza. Come on now.
movie. Oh, there's more.
Sharkalanche.
Sharkalanche.
Sean White and Tim Allen. We need, dude. We just need to send these to Sci-Fi. They'll put up anything.
Oh
at
yeah,
this
they'll
point.
do it. Oh, they'll do it. No hesitation. All right, so let's get back on track to
Yeah,
stories.
We fell way behind here.
So let me see. Oh, Raptor finally got a partnership with Twitch. So now that little button on the toolbar that says record, this feature coming soon. Well, here it is because Raptor and Twitch are now in cahoots, and you can now stream to.
So does that mean
Twitch.
that Raptor will finally be able to hook up with PS4 and because you can't PS3 won't allow them to track how long you played the game for.
On PS3.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't think that's gonna.
That might change with the PS4, but right now
I hope
don't
so.
think it's
Because,
gonna
Yeah.
I mean, that's one
PS3.
thing that's always been kind of a boon for Raptor is that you wouldn't be able to track your PS3 stuff unless you did it manually.
Yeah.
Which nobody's gonna fucking
Does
do.
this mean that I no longer have to do Fraps?
Yes, there's several apps out there that are way better than Fraps at this point.
Well, it's been a couple years. I mean, the last time
Yeah.
I was doing Fraps, I was living in Whetstone.
You know,
I'm sorry,
I
I
was
was living at my current apartment, but I was using for GTA Swing Set of Death.
When did you end up with Whetstone?
I have a 320
Couple years.
gig hard drive for you, somewhere.
For me?
Yeah,
Why? For
because
Xbox?
that's what you need. No, for your computer.
Oh, well, yeah. I actually booted it up and let it just run through its little cycle, and it started up. I fucking hate Windows 8, though.
I'm
I'm
a-
sorry. I'm the person that you hate.
Why? What do you hate
Why?
Windows for?
What's wrong with Windows 8?
I can't find my computer stuff.
Oh
I
my
can't-
God.
Like I'm looking.
You
through
take
it.
the mouse to the bottom left corner, you click it, and then it's right there for you.
Really?
Or you there's a folder down there. You click on that too. Or you just click on the button. You click in My Computer, or you can type in
It's,
Control
it's,
Panel.
it's the same Windows. There's
It's so
a
easy.
bajillion different ways to get to
Then
anything.
So
someone needs to come show me how
easy.
easy it is because I'm annoyed right now.
Well, there's a week. There's a week of
I agree. Once I know where it is, I'm gonna be
Anger.
fine.
It took me about 2 days to figure out how to get to like Control Panel and to My Computer. But after I figured it out, I was
it
like,
took me a couple hours, but I figured it out.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Is that it's frustrating when you know you want to get something and you don't know where it is, and you have to spend time to try to find it because it's all changed.
Huh.
So
and like these people who have, I don't know. Besides being hard to use, I don't know how these people are complaining about it because I haven't had not one problem with
I'm not
Windows 8.
saying
Yeah,
functionality.
it's-
I'm not saying. I'm saying just in general the usability and just being different than what I'm used to.
Oh, hey
It was
James, you want to give away a little piece of information you found out about the about Windows and the new?
No, I can't. NDA type stuff.
Okay.
I'll
Non-disclosure,
talk
can't
to.
talk about it.
In all seriousness, on that one, I won't. There's some
Get
I
some
will,
alcohol
like
in
the
there.
Xbox One. Who gives a fuck? But yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, this is current, so you can still pull you for it. We sound so
It's
important.
huge. It's huge and bad.
Really?
Yes,
Off
it's
the
huge
air
and
we
very
need to talk.
bad.
Bad.
Stay tuned next week.
When
When
James
James
gets
is in
dragged
jail.
away by the FBI. Division is now looking to be released closer to the end of 2014, so it could be second half 2014 is what they're
See, that
saying.
doesn't bother me that much because we have 4 other games. We have to.
No, I completely agree with that, and it'll give me enough time to maybe save up and actually get a PS4 or an Xbox One to be able to play it with you guys. Because
Did you just say Xbox One or a PS4?
I'm keeping my options open. I'm heavily leaning toward PS4.
Once you hear the
Options?
NDA stuff, you won't want
Options.
you won't want an Xbox One. Trust me.
The only reason you have an Xbox and you're thinking about it in your head is because they went back on what they said they were going to do in the first place.
And that's not.
It's not
That's not.
entirely
That's the
accurate.
tip of the iceberg.
Very tipped, like just the tip
of what's
Just the
wrong
tip.
with the Xbox One.
just a little bit of the tip.
That's like I said. It's going to be at least a year, so it's going to give me time to at least to see what's going to become of it, and then make a decision from that point. I'm not going to make an uninformed
Let's
decision
just
now.
say that I was like, I'm getting a PS4 and I'll eventually get an Xbox One for the exclusives. Then I was told what I was told. No, no Xbox
We'll
One.
see. But yeah, you have to tell me off the air.
So Division begins. Yeah. We already said 2014. So hopefully it'll be second half 2014. And there's only I think they said 140 games in production right now.
Yes.
So I mean, it's going to be pretty slow starting with game releases, I think.
I agree. I mean, they're in development doesn't mean they're going to be ready for launch.
No.
I mean, most launches are pretty stagnant in regards to
Yeah,
titles.
remember it was
At least quality
Gus-
ones.
Was it
King Kong.
King Kong versus what?
This is King Kong.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
it was
based off
King
the
Kong.
motion picture.
There was a
and the
teaser
the
X
first,
there.
the
which
first,
was actually a pretty good game. I'm sorry.
yeah, it wasn't that bad of a game. But
For a launch
the,
game, it was
the
excellent.
first Madden they brought to 360 was the
Awful.
worst game I ever played in my
Awful.
life.
Awful,
The worst
awful,
game.
awful. Baseball was even worse.
Yeah. They didn't get good. 2007, the second. I don't know what they did, but like 2007. I remember watching 2007 on your Xbox. It was the most prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
prettiest thing.
Well, it was a year after launch. It gave them time to develop.
That game was
Unfortunately, that was the last good MLB game that's come out for the Xbox.
that actually looked better than the PS3 did. I'm sorry. The graphics from that one looked better than the PS3 did. I don't know what they did, what they decided to do,
beats me,
but the graphics were better than the show in that one, hands down.
which is a lot. Not anymore though.
Yeah, no, not even close. No,
Not even close. All right, continue, Dan.
Sorry.
Ubisoft also confirms that the Watch Dogs companion app for the tablet the tablet game portion of the game does not require you to have the full version
So
of the game.
basically, if I want to come in on my little flying device and mark different people
That's
for you.
Division,
Wouldn't you be?
Oh, sorry.
but I'm hoping that's the same way.
So this one gives you the ability to go into games and give give somebody else like power ups, I believe.
I haven't.
We
even,
saw a brief
yeah.
thing in the gameplay where we saw somebody playing with a tablet, and then he was able to like shut off the entire city, or I can't remember the exact details.
Yeah, I don't know if that was part of that. They did have that in the pictures, though. I don't have it in front of me, unfortunately. But yeah, they had a picture of it showing the tablet portion of the game.
That's pretty cool.
It's mostly just going to be maps and blinking lights and things for you to click on. But I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping it's a lot more in depth with that than that, I should say. Just because, I mean, I'm looking forward to playing on my Nexus 7 now. Let me see. What else we got? Oh, earnings call. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. Corey, you sent this to me earlier this week. Clementine will definitely be a part of the Walking Dead Season 2 game.
Which is awesome because in the end of the first game, and spoiler alert to anyone, it more or less it kind of transferred the power from the main character, I forgot his name, to Clementine. Like she was able to play and do certain things, so that makes sense. The thing about this announcement, which really kind of gets me, it says that they're going to explore the fate of the character Kenny. Now, I don't know if other people got different results, but Mike Kenny died, or at least it appeared that he died.
Mike Kenny was extremely pissed with me, but
Mike Kenny,
he's
we were
still alive.
friends. I helped him out, did all this stuff, but he ended up going down and saving the high school boy. Well, he didn't save him. That guy was stuck on a piece of rebar through him. And then all the zombies were coming toward them. He ended up shooting the high school boy, and then all the zombies converged on him. And we never saw him die, but he was converged in an area by zombies. So I don't understand where he could have gotten out. I guess maybe they'd bring him back. It'd be interesting.
yeah, it would be.
End of spoiler alert. You're
Are
good.
you killing a dead horse?
You're
Jesus Christ, that's forever.
Also, apparently, The Walking Dead 400 Days was a crossover
Huh?
between the two
You
to
didn't know
bridge. I didn't know that, so I didn't get it.
It's DLC that happens.
It's only $5, right? And on 360.
Yes.
You get it
So
for
I'll
you get
definitely
on
check
GameFly for $250.
since it carries over, wait, does it take your decisions from the first game?
Yes.
Then yeah, I'm gonna do it on 360.
The decisions you made in the first game play into the DLC, and the DLC decisions you make also play into the third game or the second season. Some characters may love, some characters may not.
So I'm gonna be buying those two on the 360 then, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna play through the stories again. But yeah, I'll look forward to playing the 400 days.
Yeah.
Let's see. The developers for Dead Rising 3 made a comment stating that the Xbox 360 would break if they tried to do what they wanted to do with Dead Rising 3.
So Dead Rising is a Xbox exclusive, right?
It is an Xbox One
Wonder
exclusive,
if it break
and I
under
just don't
PS3
care.
or not.
Huh?
Wonder if it break under PS3 or not.
I don't know. I doubt it.
They did talk about that in the article. They did say, I wonder if it had the same fate, but they didn't answer.
Yeah, of course. Wonder why.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is that Dead Rising, I'm sorry, the original Dead Rising, they were talking about 1,000 zombies on screen, which was their huge selling point. Dead Rising 2, I think it was a little bit more. So that was their big selling point. Now they're making it sound like that was almost nothing. So I've got to imagine they said it's going to be triple what you saw in the
But
game.
what's the point? What's the point of having, say, 20,000 zombies on the screen? What's the point of having it on there? But I know it's supposed to immerse you, but what's the point of having 20,000 zombies on the screen one time?
Scary as shit.
I mean, if you look at the picture in the screenshot here, I mean,
How is one person supposed to kill 10,000 zombies?
You're not supposed to. The goal is not to kill everybody. It's to try to survive and get through different things. At least this one, they're saying it's going to be a more realistic kind of game rather than the previous two iterations where basically you were running around in malls or you're running around in I think Las Vegas area.
Yeah.
And putting cones on their heads and putting funny little things on their heads, making different types of melee weapons, which is still a focus in the third game.
If I didn't have to run to the toilet each time I wanted to save my game,
I agree.
probably would like.
And
that
if it
game a
wasn't
little bit
timed,
more.
which I believe they said there is no time in this one, so that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the hardcore.
I just never
mode
been a
we're
fan of
talking
Dead Rising
about.
games to begin with.
I was a big fan.
I think if
It turned me off with the time.
I think if you haven't played a Dead Rising game, that Dead Rising 3, anybody should be able to pick up and love.
I agree.
It's kind of hard to pick it up when it's going to be Xbox One exclusive.
Yeah.
It's true. Well, you can still play Dead Rising 1 and 2 on your current Xboxes.
So
Those are good games.
can I just come over to your house and dip your Kinect in like molten lava while I'm playing? You can totally pull it back out when we're done.
Sure.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm confused.
Looks like I'm coming over to your place.
I am too. I don't know what he's referring to.
You will.
Let's see. Moving on. Borderlands 2 DLC and bumped level cap is coming this fall.
More DLC. No longer part of the season pass.
Yeah, they did make mention of that.
So it will be $5 for everybody, which,
Not too bad.
as much as I can say, I hate the fact that you buy a season pass and you don't get all the DLC for free. They did give a shit ton of DLC for the season pass. That's one thing I do give Gearbox a lot of credit for.
So I said
Hold on.
what?
Starting with TK.
Yeah, TK.
TK's been
making a
hard
return.
receives return of Borderlands character after TK.
Read coherently.
Oh, it says none. I thought it said his DLC was. I didn't see the none part. Sorry, I was fast reading.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was gonna sit down and play Borderlands 2 on 360 on I think it was Friday or Saturday.
How'd that work out for you?
It didn't because I had to download the DLC and it took too long. So that they're talking about the 360 and the PS3 or PS4s. Ugh, my mouth ain't working. Xbox One and PS4 will be able to download patches and shit in the background. I'm wondering if they'll be able to do DLC in the background,
I imagine so.
even if you haven't bought it.
What do you mean?
Because you know how
No.
PS4 says that they predict what you want.
That's gonna be interesting. You're right. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
you are
think
right.
so. I don't think
I
they're
would
gonna-
hope they would do something like that
Because
because
you gotta think it's gonna take your bandwidth. It's gonna take some storage space. and
well,
basically
the type
keep
of
it
people
ready
who
to-
are having a PS4 and Xbox One are the type of people who have internet connections.
Maybe if they give you an option
Apparently
to download it before purchasing it.
No,
and
no,
just have it
James,
there.
James, you got to think about that again. That's the whole reason they got rid of the.
I know, I was being funny.
Oh,
I said, oh wait, no, everybody who's bitching about it, they have the internet connection. They just wanted to bitch about it.
no, you got no. They're saying it for people who don't have internet connections, because not everywhere in the United States, even in the United States, your rural counties don't have great internet connections, or the guys posted overseas who are not allowed to connect their Xbox to the internet while they're on base. Those are the people they were fighting for, not just us who have a steady connection to the internet.
I agree. That I mean, I was concerned about those people as well. To me, because I have internet connection,
really is
it
a
wasn't
small-
as concerned as much as it would piss me off if something happened on their end or
Yeah.
on my end that I could no longer have a game system because of their stupid requirement.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as much a game breaker for me as it was the
And
use game
and there's
policy.
capped. There's still places in the United States where your internet is fucking capped.
Well, this is the exact stuff you need to put out there to break those caps.
No, that's terrible.
If you give in to those caps, they're going to continue capping.
No, the problem with the caps people are paying for. If I lived in an area with the cap,
you
no,
have-
if I lived in the area with the capped internet, I would move. I would move because
Oh,
there's
yeah,
no
definitely.
way I'm paying for $60 so I can only use 50 gigabytes of internet space. You're out of your goddamn mind.
Yeah.
I'm out. Peace.
But no, that's what I'm saying is I think we need more content
Well, I
providers
mean,
to push that type of shit because
for
that's the
for that
thing.
to happen, you would have to have day one. If you do day one, cheaper than. Say digital would be cheaper than buying the disc, like $5-10 cheaper.
Well, they need to
Maybe
do that
$20.
anyways. That needs to come in the next coming years anyways. But I don't think it's going to happen, honestly. I think they're going to go digital and it'll stay
Well,
the
the
same
reason it
price.
didn't happen because they wanted total control. That's the reason it's not happening. They didn't want to give the consumer any type of control over their media.
Yeah.
It's true.
They wanted all the control,
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
and we're like, "Fuck you, no."
And Sony was thankfully able to stand
Smart.
up to that because, well, not even smart. I mean, they could have went the same thing and they would have been a monopoly.
That's
There
why I'm
would
saying
there
they're
would be no
smart.
choice.
Yeah,
But Sony decided
Steam.
to go the other way.
I still think the best part about the E3 thing was Jack's
Metzger,
whatever his name is, Jack's shit eating grin.
Trenton.
Yeah, Jack Trenton. He's
Yeah.
like, "How's that taste, Xbox? It tastes good."
And
Now I feel like Charlie Sheen.
yeah. Wait, did we just discuss this?
We discussed a couple of these.
Didn't we discuss the 15
The
minute
Saints
thing?
Row Australian, the Enter the Dominatrix, the continually recording 15 minutes. We got on all those.
WTF? Where the hell did that all come back from? Okay.
Damn it! Stop it.
We already talked about Xbox One in the recording.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you
No,
said
we
it was, yeah, you did. You said it was 5 minutes, and then Sony did the one-upsmanship by saying we're doing
Did
15
we say we
minutes.
say live in there?
But did
Yes.
we say that on the air?
Yes.
I don't think you did.
I did.
Hold up. I'm going back through real quick.
It wasn't in the show notes. You just mentioned it. You were talking about the headphones, and you said another.
Oh
Sony
no,
one-upsmanship.
no, I didn't bring it up. That the
Fine.
headphones was what I
Bring it
said.
up, sir.
I just remembered that's what it was. I
Your
knew.
fart that happened, it made us reset, killed my brain cells.
I apologize.
The stench of your gas made us reset in the beginning. So
See, the,
you
pro- the,
go-
pro- the problem with 5 minutes gaming is like the average online first-person shooter match lasts what, about 11 minutes, if
Oh
that?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, 5 minutes is stupid.
Yeah,
yeah,
it really
5
is.
minutes is nothing.
Because really, you're gonna do something awesome, and then you're gonna be like, okay, now I gotta stop playing
no,
the
no,
game.
no.
I hit the share button and save it, and you edit it later on.
No, Xbox One. Record this.
How
So you have to know something
You'd
awesome
have,
is
to,
gonna
you'd have to know
happen.
what's happening. You'd have to know what's happening. Like,
Oh, no,
there's like time. Like, if we could have had that back on the 64 and up to now, you know how many crazy ass moments like the Driver. Remember Driver, Corey? If we would have had that on Driver,
Yeah.
that'd probably be
Driver 1 and Driver 3.
yeah. I mean, like there's things I'm playing by myself, like especially on Call of Duty, just cool ass shit. Like fuck, I could.
Call of Duty,
VHS.
at least the latest Call of Duties, you always had the
Yeah.
ability to
Uh,
watch
30
matches.
seconds long, and,
Don't-
and they
I don't-
dumb down the graphics. Which I don't understand.
I don't count that. I don't count that at all because it's basically replaying network traffic. It's not even
Yeah.
it's
not
not even
accurate.
recording the actual moment. So
I don't
that's
know,
what
it's pretty accurate for me and for most of my games.
Death cam, much? No.
no.
All the videos I have on my YouTube channel
Death.
were all...
I'm saying death cam.
Okay, whatever.
Deathcam is the most inaccurate piece of shit.
Because
that's why I stopped playing.
I sound like a complainer, but you
You
know.
stopped playing because it showed you a difference than what actually happened?
Yes.
Okay, here's the deal.
So it actually happened and it was correct, but
If
because
I-
the death cam
okay,
showed you
no,
what was
if
different.
I am sitting right here, I'm crouched down, somebody comes down the corner, they don't see me at all, and I fire 4 bullets at him. I know I hit him. And somehow he hears me and kills me. That's bullshit. When you're not moving
Of
at all.
course it is. With you, everything's bullshit when it doesn't go your way.
No, I'm saying like there's instances where you'll be sitting there, they have no idea you're around. They can't see you. They're walking around. You shoot at them. You know you've hit them, but it doesn't count because their connection sucks.
Yep.
And they're trying to kill you.
Yep. Like I've seen too many cams where like the guy's sitting there camping the door. The guy runs to the door. His character's looking this way, not this way, right at
Yeah.
you. You unload on him, and he's like, "Huh? I win." No, That was some bullshit. I just stopped playing because of that shit.
We'll,
I know I sound like a douche,
We'll
but
play Call of Duty
seriously.
Ghosts. It's okay. We'll see what
Oh,
happens.
I'm playing
there.
Battlefield 4.
I'm going to send my dog
I
on
know.
you. Oh, yeah, we're going to be
I
playing
can't
Battlefield.
handle a dog crying. Dying. Okay.
All right, let's move on before we go on for way too long.
Yeah.
So anyways, the PS4 will be able to record 15 minutes as opposed to Xbox 5 minutes.
5 minutes doesn't make any sense.
I know. We just said that.
You'd have to, like, exit out of the game to go
I agree.
save it.
Something awesome happened. Okay, stop playing, ruin your immersion, go save your play.
At least with the PlayStation 4, it sounds like you'll be able to hit share and be done.
Yeah.
And save it away and then you can edit later.
Yeah, 15 minutes is awesome.
Xbox did have one thing over the PS4 that sounded interesting.
What's that?
You can add After Effects. Like you can add an intro, outro, voiceovers, and stuff like that on the fly.
No, I'm good.
That's all right.
That's cool.
It's
I
cool,
mean,
yeah, but
there's-
I mean, at the same time, you can probably export your PS4 stuff and just go through its standard Microsoft,
Yeah.
ironically enough, Microsoft Studio, and put your own titles and stuff. So I agree, yeah, it's just an extra step, but yeah. We'll see how immersive that would be, or
Yeah.
how much people actually use it. Because if it's just going to be like Microsoft Studio, where you turn it on, you just know it's amateur, that's going to be annoying.
I think they got rid of the disc installation on Xbox One.
No, you can still disk installation.
Yeah, no, there was some confusion apparently with digital. They were saying that they weren't sure if digital was going to work the same way, where you can download a part of the game and start playing it.
It says
Apparently,
partial.
it has been approved, verified that yes, that is the case. You will
Sweet.
be able to download partial parts of the game and basically be able to start
You
playing.
start downloading it and start playing immediately.
Right.
That's cool.
Well, not immediately, but
Oh no!
quicker
it's-
than you would
read
be.
this. Do not specify whether games downloaded from Xbox Live would share similar functionality.
Previously.
Sony announced that the PlayStation 4 supported partial download play earlier this year.
Yeah,
But-
but they're
yeah.
confirming. Microsoft previously noted that players could begin. Oh, it does say previously noted, but yeah.
Yeah. He says that all
Partial
Xbox
download
One
play.
physical games require install. I'm pretty sure the PS4 requires that as well.
What?
Installs,
It
Even if
requires
so-
it.
isn't it? I thought there's no way you can pull that data from the disc that quick.
It's a Blu-ray drive, and they have.
No. A Blu-ray drive. What? Can you give me the specs on that? How fast can it read?
I had to look up the specs again.
Anyways, I don't think they can pull the data that quick from the disc. So I think all of them have to be installed, as far as I know.
On PS3?
PS4, sorry.
Okay.
Man,
PS3 is
It would make sense
Chump
because
change.
like with the to install it because
you have to have your assets on the fly. You can't
Yeah.
just have them sitting on the disc. And
there's
be
no
like,
point. There's no point to having the information on the disc if you want the RAM and the CPU to work together as fast as possible. You have to have somewhere stored somewhere for you to be able to use it.
Yeah.
I imagine they'll probably employ something like the GTA 5 download's going to be, where you can get most of it on the disc, but you have to have a download as well.
Yeah, because I mean, you got to have fast access to that data. Otherwise, you're going to have loading
I
screens.
thought it was installed. Why is there a download? I thought you had to install from the disc.
You
have
do.
to
You install
disc,
from
but
the
you have
disc.
to download 8 gigs worth of extra data from the internet.
Whoa,
What?
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 Is
No,
that
no,
not
no. I thought it
correct?
was on the disc. I'm pretty sure GTA 5.
It's on the disc.
There's a disc that you install.
Oh, so there's 2 discs.
and then
yeah,
there's a
never mind,
disc
that's
that
right.
you
Oh.
play from.
2 discs.
Yeah.
I was like,
my
I
fault.
got download 8 gigabytes to fucking play that game.
Well, you have to still download 8 gigs to play.
Install.
What are you
You have to
talking?
install 8 gigs to play.
You have to install. You don't have to-
That's not downloading. That's burning.
Okay,
basically.
well, it's basically the same amount of storage space. So
But
I
it's
don't
going to
know
be a
what
lot faster ripping
Yeah.
data from a
I
disc.
agree.
than
I
to
agree.
download
I'm
it.
just saying that's the same amount of storage, so you're still going to need
I was
8
like,
gigs.
holy shit, you got to install. Then you have to wait more gigs, 16
No,
gigabytes of
it's
information.
not Battlefield we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just wait for Battlefield 4. Your PlayStation 5 will be out before you can play it.
We were talking about. Well, I've been talking about Flashback
Took
only
10
because
hours for
it's
download.
pretty much the only
Minimum.
one of the only Sega games that I can remember very well. Flashback was a great game.
Sonic,
Well, that's
Comic Zone.
not. Comic Zone was awesome. Yes. Shadowrun.
WCW.
But anyways, those are just a couple off the list. We used to have the Sega channel, so Garfield. Remember the Garfield game?
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim. Hey, that's supposed to be making a comeback too. I think. I thought I read.
Really? They did the HD remake on Arcade, which was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue on with Flashback. Sorry.
I am so.
Huh.
I wish they would got rid of this next generation, but that's how they're gonna sell their games. I
But
guess.
anyways,
I'm tired of these damn things. People getting exclusive time exclusive. Those are the fucking stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. Just because a game has a time doesn't mean I'm gonna go out and buy an Xbox One or a PS4.
Yeah, I've never gotten the whole timed exclusive thing.
I'm not gonna go out and buy an Xbox One or a PS4 just because they say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
but if you have the game for both, if you have both systems, it's gonna entice you maybe to pick one or the other.
how the average person is gonna have fucking two of those systems? Come on." You
I
serious?
used
A
to.
lot of people I know have both of them.
I have both of them too.
Corey-
but I mean,
Corey has all
I'm
three.
talking about the new ones that cost like $1,000.
I have the Wii, not the Wii U.
I
Oh,
have
yeah,
the
that's
Wii
true,
too,
yeah.
but I mean, I'm saying I'm not talking about this.
I have all current gen.
Wait, but the
But
Wii U.
next gen's gonna cost like $1,000 to
That's
have
what I
all of
meant.
them.
I agree, but I'm saying that eventually people will probably have all of them, and if you come out with Call of Duty Black Ops or 4,703, if you have both systems and you don't really care about friends, and they say you can get all the DLC immediately with this one and have to wait 6 months for this one, you're gonna be like, fuck it, I'll just get it for this one. So it gives you an extra sale.
It depends.
No.
I mean, you have to have the full game to begin with.
Yeah.
So it's more of a hit or miss.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Flashback has a 2.5 HD or 3D HD remake coming out. It was just announced today, I believe, that they will also be releasing the Sega version, the original graphics version, along with that. And
Now, is
that-
it going to be able to be switched on the fly, kind of like Halo was? The Halo Combat Evolved, where you could basically push a button and switch from the new graphics to the old graphics?
that I don't know. I didn't read that far into it. I don't think they make mention of it though. But it will be out August 21st, and that's disappointing because I thought it was actually July 21st, and that of course is come and gone, and we still have no
July
Flashback.
21st should already be out.
Yeah, I know, right? But it'll be out for PC, PlayStation Network, and Xbox Live Arcade.
We'll see.
I'll probably be. Oh wait, PC. I didn't. Okay, I guess I'll be getting it for PC. I was thinking I had to get it for Xbox. Anyways, moving on.
Calm down, Bender.
Verizon is starting to roll out their Quantum Fios.
You know, the biggest problem I have with the biggest and higher tiers of internet connection is the
Hearing
price.
somebody make an announcement and then interrupting them immediately.
No, you,
Pretty much.
you finished the title.
I hadn't
Um,
finished.
The $90, even from Bright House, is too expensive for what they're offering.
I agree.
It is.
Yeah.
$90 for what? I mean, I'm $54 right now, and I can download a movie in 2 hours tops.
Legally.
No, legally, I can legally download a movie in 2 hours to watch. Legally, if I wanted to.
It takes
Or illegally, it takes me
It
about an
takes-
hour.
it takes you 2 hours.
What?
It takes me like 5 minutes.
If I'm see the thing is your type of mentality, you need it like that. I can wait an hour to watch it. I can surf the web while I'm waiting for it to download. It's not gonna kill me to. I need it now to watch it now. No, I can wait 2 hours to watch it. It's not gonna kill me.
Yeah, I spend too much time driving to work, working, taking a lunch break without being able to do what I want. Coming home, being tired, and not having enough time to do what I want. So,
It's called crack. man.
And 5 years ago, you wouldn't even have had even close to this amount of accessibility. So
Yeah. But I mean, you
course we're not
you pay
5
what,
years
$90 what you have?
I
not
paid
less than that.
80 something. Yeah.
Well, you get a discount
You
because you
discount
live
for
here.
this fucking place. It's just bullshit. I think if you can offer you that kind of discount, why can't an average person get that fucking discount?
Because they have a
Because
contract
I'm
with
tech-
here.
That's
It's
fucking
not
stupid.
It's not a discount per se because I'm actually paying for it.
Look
in
at
the
that,
rent.
look. He's getting cable and fucking internet for that price, and I have to pay fucking $96 for mine? Fuck that.
Because you have a contract set up with this
I don't have a contract with
complex.
shit.
No, I'm saying they have
we're still
a
paying-
contract with this complex.
Yeah, we're paying technically twice.
Because they can afford to have a 2-bedroom. They don't need 2-bedroom, but they have a 2-bedroom, $800. So that's gives
No,
them,
I'm just saying this complex has a contract with Bright House to provide a discounted rate because it's bulk purchase, basically.
But there's no guarantee anybody's gonna buy it.
you automatically buy it. You are automatically paying for cable when you pay for rent here.
It's like
That doesn't even
the
make
garbage.
any sense. What if you don't want cable?
You have no choice in the say. Just
Yeah.
Wow,
like
I'm
it's
glad I
part of
live
the
here.
contract.
Fuck that.
just like we
You
have
guys
to pay
are
for
fucking
trash
stupid.
collection.
Yeah, the trash is the
So
valet
they-
trash
they
is
can-
not an
they can
option.
They can literally change the price of your cable, and you.
I
have
think
no,
they have to give you a notice. I
Yeah,
imagine it's in
you
the
signed a
contract.
You
they give
know,
you
you still got to pay it. You said
No,
yourself.
I'm saying they probably grandfather you in. I'm sure they're not going to just change it and say, here, it's something that's $400 a month.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the way it works.
I mean, I've been here. We've been here 3 years total. They've never changed anything.
Bullshit,
Yeah.
dude. I'm not saying it's not a good plan for these guys, but the people who want to live in
Then don't live here.
I
For
have like a
basic-
little cottage basically. I have 1 bedroom with 2 bathrooms, kitchen. I mean, it's not that bad.
That's you, though.
For
I mean,
basic
you're Not
cable-
everybody will. That's one
I
thing
didn't
you've
say
got
it
to
was
learn.
everybody, but I think everybody should be able to the same discounts he's able to get.
No, that's not the way it works.
Why not?
Because
That'd be like if a company purchased 700 T-shirts, they get them for like pennies on the dollar, but they still charge you $20. You're buying it in bulk. You're giving them a lot more money, so they give you a discount. So they're basically saying everybody in this complex is getting the service. So they're giving you a discounted rate because they have a contract that everybody's going to be involved in it.
Yeah. So for basic cable and 90 megabit line, I pay $88.75.
I pay 50. I don't know why I pay 55 for 10 over 5.
That
Is Verizon Fios going to be offered in our area?
it is in
Yeah.
our area. This quantum stuff, I don't know.
And see, they don't
I
offer-
can't get it here because they already have the contract with
They don't
Bright
offer
House.
any decent prices. Verizon doesn't offer any decent
Yeah,
prices.
No.
Fios is always pretty expensive.
Fios
no,
is
it's not
expensive.
expensive. The problem is they won't. They give you out. You get the triple play. But they
There's
don't
two,
have-
there's two things.
I'm
There's two
slacking.
problems. They have
You interrupted him. It's only fair.
they have
Yeah.
contracts for one. They may not anymore, but
No,
they
it's
did.
your choice. You can either get $3 cash back or you can sign a
Yeah,
contract.
and it's ridiculous.
Why?
And they're expensive.
They're not expensive. The problem is they think everybody needs a phone at home. I don't need the fucking
Oh,
phone.
yeah, I know
Just
about
give me
that.
the cable internet for a decent price. I
Yeah,
don't
who
need,
has a home phone anymore?
that's what I'm wondering.
We get customers that have those every once in a while.
Like I mean,
they're rotary probably.
but no, I
Never learned how to
gotta
use one of
understand.
those
Just give me. I don't even need cable. Just give me a decent price on your internet, like what Bright House offers, and I'll be happy to sign up for you. But I haven't
Yeah,
had one.
but-
I haven't had one problem with Bright House in the 6 years I've used them. If I had problems, I probably would sign up for
Other
Verizon.
than the fact that they keep upping your monthly charge almost every year. We've
Yeah.
noticed that.
$55 for how much I download. I'm not a average user. For how much I download, that's a pretty good price.
Oh, I agree.
I mean, for how much I use the internet,
I
and
think,
videos
but
I watch.
since we've had Bright House, I think it's gone up like $3 or $4
Yeah, it's
a year
Well, it's
or a month.
It's no, I mean for a month, but it's only been recent. $55 over 3 years is not that bad.
No, I agree. I'm saying, but if it just keeps trending up, it's like okay, you got this price now. It's another $2 here, another $2 here. It starts to add up. It's
Yeah,
annoying.
yes, I know, but it's like you're not a regular user either. But I mean, how much we download? $55 is not that bad.
I agree.
So I've watched a lot
I
of
would
videos.
download a lot more if my computer worked. Believe me.
I watch a lot of videos online, so I know I probably use a half a terabyte a month easily.
I use half terabyte in one porn session.
And it's not from watching; it's trying to find the right one too, isn't it?
Damn, dude, I thought mine was good.
No, I just constantly see when I'm like, this looks good, tab. This looks good, tab. This one looks good, tab. Just start preloading.
He's the same guy who has like 16
Okay.
things downloading at one time on YouTube.
You have
Oh, yeah.
you have 15.5 down. Let me see. I just recently downloaded 2 games. I think it should still be up here.
Should be down the bottom of the screen.
Wait, well, no, it's not there, so
You
it
go
might
to,
not be there. Download library and downloads or something. Yeah, library downloads. There it is. Oh, it's already been cleared out.
No, it should be up to the top, wouldn't it?
No, I can download
No, right
something.
there you left.
It's 0.
Oh.
I can read.
My last one what was it? It was one. It was downloaded it took 4 hours, but it was downloading at was it 1.98?
I don't know. I'm downloading
I don't think anyone
Anti-Chamber
cares
now.
at this point.
1.98 megabytes a second.
I don't know. I'm downloading Anti-Chamber right now to see what it can get. Which is pulling in.
We should probably wrap the show up so no one has to listen to us talk about
It's
our online
Scythe and nobody
connections.
cares. I'm up to 4.9 right now. Hold on. I'll come
Hey,
back
don't
to it in
talk
just a
about
moment.
the Mario Warfare.
Yeah, Mario Warfare. I don't know if you guys have checked this out yet. I'm gonna post the links just
it's a great series.
after this.
I don't think I've seen episode 3 yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Just after we talk about it, we'll get it up on the Facebook page. So go over to facebook.com/OTR podcast to check that out. Mario Warfare is exactly what it sounds like. It's Mario Brothers in a Call of Duty or Modern Warfare type setting. All I gotta say is Toad plus Gunkata, and that's it. You haven't watched him yet?
No, I haven't watched it.
I've seen one
I
and
saw you
two.
posted last night, but I was like, I'm gonna wait to watch it with you guys.
I've seen 1 and 2. I just don't think I've seen 3.
Okay, so we have those 2 things to look at. Then also the Walking Dead season 4 trailer from Comic-Con. Just fuck.
All right, we're gonna watch that after this.
Fucking amazing. Cannot wait for season 4. Watch Dogs limited edition, $130. Looks like you get the game itself, a collector's
Steelbook.
box, steelbook, a
Figurine.
9-inch figurine of Adrian Pierce, art book, and the bandana mask thing that he wears. I don't know why anybody would want that, but whatever. To each their own. $130. You think it's worth it?
What?
I think if you're going to be a fan of Watch Dogs, yes. But, I mean, since it's still a brand new IP, I don't know if I'm going to get attached to the character enough to really want a figurine of him
For
right now.
$130, yeah, I know.
Can you imagine if they could?
I mean, that's to charge $130 like this for something that's going to be a brand new IP and you don't know if it's going to really, hold weight with customers. I'm sure it's going to.
I think a more fair price right now at this point would be $90.
Yeah, $90. I mean, that might lower the
How much-
quality
how
of
much does it
the
cost again?
130.
I thought he said, for some reason I'm sitting here. I thought he said $439. I'm like going.
No.
You guys aren't outraged
That's
by
coming
this.
with a PS3. No, Ubisoft also announced the Assassin's Creed Limited Edition, which has a figurine of Edward Kenway, I believe his name.
Yeah.
It's not the one that I want. That's in the black the black chest edition, which is only overseas, unfortunately. Still, that one he's basically climbing up onto a crow's nest, which looks awesome.
That's got to stop too.
I'm sorry, no, it's on the front of a bow of a boat, which is really cool. This one, he's actually sliding up a crow's nest with a rope and everything. It looks pretty cool, but it's not the one I want.
Do you guys ever get tired of like certain countries getting certain special limited edition
I agree,
items?
especially since it's over in Europe and it's Europe and Asia. It's like only a certain territories over there.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they wouldn't release it over here. But if I had that figurine, I would so buy the $130 version. But it's not the one I want, and I'm not going to pay someone overseas to ship it over
No,
here.
you can
No.
order from over there and they'll give it to you.
I don't think they'll ship it over here.
You might
Yeah,
be
they
able
will.
to. You might be able to.
I'll just have somebody overseas do it. And
You
then
just do
I'll have
versions.
Moonlit take care of it for me, and then he'll just ship it to me.
He'll take care of it for you. Sadly, my download never got fast enough or far enough to get any faster than 7.5 megabytes. But I'm downloading Dishonored right now to see if that'll test it.
How much
Concha
you gonna-
Untouched.
They don't get about this. They say, "Oh, it'll be a year," but what's the price? Like they don't. I can't stand when they charge different prices for different counties. Like all I know is the basic price.
We'll talk about that after. I don't think anyone wants to hear
Yeah,
about local.
Not at the moment, but
download game
we're
prices.
doing really good, surprisingly, considering we only have one viewer at the moment. Our Facebook page, as of last month, was at 24 people being reached daily to 66.
Nice.
So we are doing a lot better, and I'd love it for anybody who's actually listening to the audio or video later on.
If anyone's listening to the podcast that's not on it live, if you can ever just let us know you
Yeah.
guys are listening, just because we do enjoy hearing that people are actually.
No, I'm
listening
saying
and
like
having
if
fun.
you guys want to come on the show, hey, anything.
Let's not get hasty.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying we need
We
guests.
need to have a sense of elitism here, okay? I mean, we can't just let people come on here willy nilly.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey.
so yeah, if you're watching this or whatever, give us a like on the OTR podcast
Contact
page.
us on the page. Say, hey, I'm Bob, I'm Will. This Corey over there, and James is in front over there. Bald ass.
That's right. You can reach me on Twitter at Logic Slayer.
Holy crap.
Or I don't know what he's saying holy crap for. But anyways,
You are really going bold back here.
who gives a fuck? I shaved my head.
Excuses. Don't worry, I got the crow's nest going on here. I got more of a crow's nest going on than Edward Kenway has in his special limited edition statue.
Was your
Right.
grandfather on your mom's side of the family bald?
My grandfather and my uncle are both bald. Or they have
On
the
your mom's
horseshoe.
side of the family.
Yes.
See, the good thing about it, I don't know how you get back
You
here.
gotta come over here if
Oh.
people are gonna
But
listen.
no, Grandpa had gray hair, so it's on the mom's side of the family that your gene for your hair comes from your mom's side of the family. I don't know how James loses hair because Grandpa still had his hair at
I
80.
do not feel like I'm losing hair. It does not
You
feel
should
like
grow it out.
I can grow it
Do a
out.
rat tail.
I'll grow it out. We'll do
No, you don't. Remember
business
Donnie
up
looked
front?
like me with long hair? Come on, Corey.
So anyways, if you could do us a favor and head to facebook.com/OTR podcast, give us a like. That would be fantastic.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
We can have some fun. We can discuss things.
Gaming
And
things.
adventures.
Other current events.
I don't know what's with my internet
I am
connection.
totally
it's kind of slow at the moment.
Apparently, a baby was born in England today. I don't know.
I am totally addicted to playing the show. It's really fucking addicting.
Anyways, we're going to talk about this
Yes.
later after the show. I'm going to go ahead and end this. This has been James for the OTR podcast.
This has been Will.
Scoring?
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. You guys have a great night.
Woo, play the music. No.
No music.
No music. Sadly.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
There we go. Yeah, good job. Good high
Episode
five.
30
High
something.
five.
Good game. Another
Yeah,
one of the
good game.
can. Yeah. News weather.
Reach rounds for everyone.
Whoa. That went too far.
It's gone too far.
Oh, that's 15-3 on you. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. My chair's falling apart. I need to screw it.
You need to screw it.
What the fuck is with my internet connection? It's only at 5.8. WTF? Go to a speed test real quick. Did you just fart?
I did not.
That was Will
That was Will.
from the other room. Oh, we can stop